Oh damn! Nobody heard what I was saying. Nobody heard what I was saying on YouTube. We already fucking up. We already fucking up. It's all good though. Yeah, I'm here though. I'm here. This is the Wake and Bake. Fast forward it just a little bit. We got the show on May 6th. About to run it up. We're waiting for them to show up in the Twitter. We're waiting for them to show up in the YouTube. They always late. It's always good though. I'm always early, I guess. But we gonna run it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Son Immune. Shout out XRP Bags. You know, the opportunities are limitless. Shout out Roosie. Roosie trying to get me on that Pepe coin. Niggas trying to cash out right now, you dig? They trying to get the early cash out and they trying to get it on the back end too. So the money's out there, man. Let's get it. Whoa. XRP Bags. We're gonna start it off with him, man. Let's go. Slimmy.
I'm cashing out on these big backs, I got properties, cashing out like monopolies. I don't take no shot to me. Transformation of wealth, then it's a digital robbery. If you ain't get a bag, then you obsolete. Printing cash, it's a mockery. Samurai soul sharpening. Weak souls, they reharvesting. Even family members, that's the hardest thing. Speaking out, then you targeted. Bitcoin is what they marketing. XRP on me, y'all marching in. If you in the know, then you following. Truth pills, what I'm swallowing. They look human, but they hollowing.
By now you figured it out. You're being robbed. I'm coming aboard. You can all go quickly if you follow instructions. Starting with don't look at my face. What did I just tell you? I said don't look at my face. It's a handsome face, but today I don't need for you to look at it. I need for you to keep your eyes down and put the XRP in the bag.
Look, I'm a crypto outlaw getting back, y'all. I'ma have to take it all, then I dash off. Keep the eyes down, MetaMask on, give me a stash now. It's a robbery like the SEC with our XRP, no security. Ain't no fooling me, holding on these bags till maturity. Wallets and nodes, two-factor codes, we snatching those and cashing out when the case is closed. Weak hands, man, no mistaking those. Got altcoins and I'm staking those. Trust lines on overload, got airdrops that I never sold. Tells it like it is all I know. And after we move, I'm laying low.
It's a handsome face, but today I don't need for you to look at it. I need for you to keep your eyes down and put the XRP in the bag. And put the XRP in the bag.
Face down, mask up, get these bags up, then we blast up. Passengers, tell them back up. Fill the bag, another bag up. Filthy bankers had them bag stuff. We stopped the train, then we bagged up. The hotels, the Titan, we got mad bucks. They was Robin Hoods, now we Robin Hood. Secrets out, better get your bag and you was all talk with no action. Train stop, you start panicking. Filthy bankers start vanishing. Dark souls like Anakin. Human souls, what they trafficking. Fill the bankers' bags, cash it in. Bad fam, what's happening?
It's a handsome face, but today I don't need for you to look at it. I need for you to keep your eyes down and put the XRP in the bag.
Now it's time to get moving.
And put the XRP in the bag.
Let's get it. Ay. Bags full of loot, now it's time to get moving. Me bags and Titan, we never be losing. Transfer the wealth, most people is snoozing, yeah. The train hit the station, no time to be waiting. Biggest opportunity to be wasted. All you really need to do is be patient, yeah. Stuffing them bags until they won't close. We selling the highs, we buying the lows. It's crypto bandit, give me all of the dough, yeah. Giving it up, you probably don't deserve it. You would be holding strong if it was worth it. Disappear on the horizon, swerving.
It's a handsome face, but today I don't need for you to look at it. I need for you to keep your eyes down and put the XRP in the bag. Put the XRP in the bag. With lead in his heart and iron in his hand. Thought the kid died gunslinging man when the powder went.
Whoa, shout out Rootsy, shout out Crypto Red Eye checking in early. You know how we do, we gonna get it banging. We gonna get these hits banging, get the room filled up. You already know how it goes, Wake and Bake, man. Hey, today's topic is What music y'all listening to? Is it high, low, or mid frequency? Y'all go ahead and just collect your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. We warming up. You already know how it go down. Blessings on blessings. Let's get
I was in Xbox way before I had an Xbox. Bots like real thoughts, real cops. Whoa, the block is real hot. XRPL, my chill spot. I'm an X, not a robot. On the Discord, not TikTok. Watch for scams, don't get got. Loyalty, no flip flop. XRP. The real rock, artificial intelligence. Watch out for the psyop. Revolutionize the world with AI. To live quality with NFTs, that's just the way we get by. It's so exquisite, non-explicit. The one on fire, so terrific. I'm like MacGyver in the white paper, looking at the mission. Forget your isms and your schism. Bot mode got you in a prison, mental, emotional, physically. Xbot will deliver thee to the XRPL. A kid again, no Sally Seashells. Them NFTs, check out the details. Now tell me you don't wanna prevail. I was in Xbox way before I had an Xbox. Bots like real thoughts, real cops. Whoa, the block is real hot. XRPL, my chill spot. I'm an X, not a robot. On the Discord, not TikTok. Watch for scams, don't get got. Loyalty, no flip flop. XRP, the real rock. Artificial intelligence. Watch out for the side. Negotiating with these tech companies. XRPL, blockchain. Who gon' sponsor me? With a vision like this, you got to honor me. And if the truth hurt, then I'm giving it to you honestly. Collaboration with ex-aliens. They said I'm Homo sapien, but I'm from another galaxy. A big old constellation. Big dog on Canis Major. Big clocks on my own time. I might just flavor digital now with the paper. On ice like hockey skaters. Wayne Gretzky on a hater. Ballin' Malik Monk. Xbox like Daft Punk. I was in Xbox way before I had an Xbox. Bots like real thoughts, real cops. Whoa, the block is real hot. XRPL, my chill spot. I'm an X, not a robot. On the Discord, not TikTok. Watch for scams, don't get got. Loyalty, no flip flop. XRP, the real rock. Artificial intelligence. Watch out for the psyop. Investing with Mr. Xbot, not Dr. Robotnik. That XRPL moving faster than Sonic. Illustrating fast and furious bots with Vin. Forget our COVID with Cold Xbot, we gon' win. Computer science grooving on with Yuki. In these crypto streets when I'm with Reese. Xbot, I had to get my piece. I'll be in Xbot for Halloween. Paper, a diamond, hash, trick or treat. A real bot we gon' have to defeat. I told the real about XRP. 3 to 5 seconds with the speed. And it got no gas fee.
Now I have a complaint for the government. Why you always making war on the hurt? Closing the pot shop, in the COVID. Money, monopoly, ganja, atrocity. It's only a crime if you can't have a dime. For every 25 coin piece, that's fine. Taxing the hurt, no smelling, no feeling. Expensive price in a corporate deal. A receipt from your big brother to make sure he got him cut out the deal. But not long ago, Mr. Babylon ran through my caddy with a dog. Big long club, all on my seats. The ransack my car in a search for it. And it's funny how all the herb shop in the black community got shut down. But the ones uptown, them still around. But I know some folks who are still locked down. So the criminals become the pioneers. Them paved the way, now them locked in chains. American ways are a pirate's game. Kill the crew and divide the game. It's marijuana, some call it ganja. It's a war anyway, so they ganja.
Shout out my boy Rusi. Shout out Kamikaze checking in. Crypto Red Eye. Whoa, it's early. Y'all go ahead and load up who y'all rocking with, who y'all listening to nowadays. That's what we talking about. High, low, mid frequency. Keep it real, man. If you listening to that low frequency shit, it's cool. Let us know why. Talk to us, man. We gonna get it popping. Yeah. Wake and bake. Make a statement like Rootsy said. You already know.
I'm Vax Firm is the next XRP, XLM, Algorand, and XDC. ISO 20022 to infinity. What's nature when they cutting all our trees? I'm Vax Firm for 3500 a low. I just seen the promo today, I put that on my soul. Shout out to the unvax, but if you know then you know. They suppressing the eggs, man, these people had no soul. Just because I'm unvaxxed and uncircumcised, they trying to hurt this guy, but I'm so peaceful and gleeful. SEC coin, I'm an eagle. I let my beat tear them apart, ain't gotta talk cause I got heart. They dropping like flies in the mark, they took that shot and seen blood Clark. If you vaxxed up, brother, sister, I respect your decision, but don't frown your face upon me cause I'm unvaxxed and living. It's a lot of y'all dying suddenly and y'all how y'all tripping. It's a lot of y'all with misinformation that was given. Shout out to India, no one can be forced vaccination. Trying to run up on me with a dirty needle, bitch you crazy. Triangular, trapping across this flat earth, I'm so wavy. Unvaxxed burn the new Bitcoin, Nas, XRP. Unvaxxed firm is the next XRP, XLM, Algorand, and XDC. ISO 20022 to infinity. What's nature when they cutting all our trees? Unvaxxed firm is the next XRP, XLM, Algorand, and XDC. ISO 20022 to infinity. What's nature when they cutting all our trees?
It's me, I'm him, about to go in again. I'm vaxxed and can't get taxed. All about my paper like printing of facts. Life is great, so I sit back and relax. Watch all these sheep overreact about the news about the COVID vax. Stay on track like my train of thought. I'm a catch, I can't miss with thoughts like the firmament. I'm over the top, look at what I got. Pure being, I ain't out to this bar. Cleanliness is close to God. Show me what you got, cause I'm headed to the top. No detours and I will not stop. Getting your dick sucked after it gets chopped. That's some vile shit, the world is doing a lot. I'm never trying to be somebody I'm not. These people taking shots and now they finna see they body rot. Or maybe get some blood clots.
Crypto Red, are you funny? I ain't got no mixer, I just found out how to beat the system. Shout out to OC Lost Art. Elon Musk, get this shit popping with this mixer, man. Let this shit get interfaced up, man. You hating ass nigga. Nah, we just making it work, Crypto Red Eye. I just figured out the formula, you dig? Elon Musk hating, bro.
ISO 20022 to infinity. What's nature when they cutting all our trees? Unvaxxed firm is the next XRP, XLM, Algorand, and XDC. ISO 20022 to infinity. What's nature when they cutting all our trees?
Tell Elon Musk to quit the cap. You got all that damn money, put that shit in the Twitter, nigga. Shit. Watching us, this one's called CCTV. Shout out Beasatree. Whoa, it's all song on music. Y'all know what time it is.
We want but know the conversation's hacked. Encryption cracked, fiction stacked when in renovating. Eyes are clearing up and vision. Closed caption for the closed casket. Big brother's building a box to play pageant, and it's not uncommon that these pawns made of plastic, acting like they hot but really molded out of ashes. Classic bait and switch, ain't in reference to the cast. Can keep the company we want but know the conversation's hacked. Encryption cracked, fiction stacked when in renovating. Eyes are clearing up and vision remaining pixelated. They keep us inundated, prepping for attacks. Got us begging for a mask before we know it. Look up facts and know I'm not exempt. It's not a science, not exact. It's just an estimated end result. I pray I botched the math, but if my calculations are correct, they've been dividing the people from the people, not the people from the violence. Diamonds need some time to form, but don't require guidance. An eye on every corner, recording it all in silence. They're locking all the doors and throwing away the key. They want your every move magnified with scrutiny. They keep us in the hallways, the ones that they can see. Sanctity gone, time to find find some sanctuary. Locking all the doors and throwing away the key day. Want your every move magnified with scrutiny day. Keep us in the hallways, the ones that they can see. Sanctity gone, sanctuary and CCTV. CCTV, CCTV, sanctity gone, sanctuary and CCTV. CCTV, CCTV, sanctity gone, sanctuary and CCTV.
And there ain't no way to stop it. Got our streetlights tied with optics, trying to document our downfall. Keep their hands inside our pockets, make a call like, hey, I just saw it. Yeah, we already saw it. Authorities are on the way. Gonna need you to stay for comments like, shit. They know we exist. They will need our DNA. They'll probably see yourself guilty before you ever see some praise. Who wants attention? Facial recognition. So the people pray, confusing, losing their communal views.
Shout out Good Money Collective on the YouTube. Appreciate that, man. Blessings on blessings. You already know. We on the YouTube. We on the Twitter. Hey, CCTV, like Beatrice said, they all watching from somewhere. Hey, Elon Musk, put your money into your shit, man. We need these interfaces popping. We trying to get the music going. We trying to build, man. I thought we was building. What you talking about, bro? Put your money in this shit. Let's go.
They're locking all the doors and throwing away the key day. Want your every move magnified with scrutiny day. Keep us in the hallways, the ones that they can see. Sanctity gone, time to find some sanctuary. Locking all the doors and throwing away the key day. Want your every move magnified with scrutiny day. Keep us in the hallways.
Crypto Red Eye, you gonna have to hit me, bro. You gonna have to hit me. I have the outrage sitting right here, but it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I need help. So what's up, man? Holla at me. And I got the outrage too. I got the outrage too. So you know what it do. Just hit me, man. Help me out, bro. Brother needs help.
This time, we have a guest, and he shall help us find the next path.
There was a hushed silence as the elder spoke. Lee could feel himself becoming flushed. He was not used to all this attention, and before he could stop himself, he had screamed out over the elder. Why me?
And I roll tide like I'm from Bama. Houston Cougar if I slam a jammer. But I'm not Boule, combat kangaroo, yeah. I am Chris Brown, my haters Karuche. No Rihanna, beat him down, ASAP Rocky. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, I'm cocky. I'm Steve Irwin on my excursion. My cold kangaroo, why they thinking it's Persian? The way the paw is hitting your jaw. My
Rusi, you sent me this link, bruh. I went and bought all. Hold on, let me pause this shit. I went and bought all of those things on that shit, and I tried everything, bro. You and Crypto Red Eye owe me a call, man. Let's get it popping, man. I got all this shit in my house right now. I'm just waiting on somebody to walk me through it. So y'all feel free to hit me up. I'll hit y'all up. How about I hit y'all up and we just get it right? We sit down and we get that shit going, man. So we can elevate the wake and bake and get it to where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because Elon Musk. You know, what they said, George Bush never cared about black people. Elon Musk don't even care about nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But let's get into it, man. Let's finish this one up, man. Combat Kangy, y'all already know, man. Whoa. Y'all get y'all top fives. Y'all get y'all discography together, whoever y'all listening to. High frequency, low frequency, mid frequency, and why. When we gonna get into it, man. Shout out to everybody checking in. Whoa.
Kamikaze and Tuco got my back. Tsunami the wave, triangular kanga, well.
This time is different. This time, we have a guest, and he shall help us find the next path.
There was a hushed silence as the elder spoke. Lee could feel himself becoming flushed. He was was not used to all this attention, and before he could stop himself, he had screamed out over the elder. Why me?
And I roll tide like I'm from Bama. Houston Cougar if I slam a jammer. But I'm not Boule, combat kangaroo, yeah. I am Chris Brown, my haters Karuche. No Rihanna, beat him down, ASAP Rocky. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, I'm cocky. I'm Steve Irwin on my excursion. My cold kangaroo, why they thinking it's Persian? Where the paw is hitting your jaw. My 1-inch punch got them in the crunch. My Kanga stats is really like that. They rocking they hat, but it's really no cap. Like a car with no tires, we land on flat. We put that XRPL on the map. Kamikaze and 2 Cold got my back. Tsunami the wave, triangle the Kanga, wow. All that like Amanda show. Want your man Randy, wow. Designer panda now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like MC Hammer.
This too cold, raw and uncut. You know the vibes. If you're trying to catch a one-on-one fade, Combat Kanga coming through with the 1-inch punch. Bring your Joeys with you if you want a bra. We'll catch you in the way of the paw video game all day.
We kicking it, plot is thickening. NFT game, man, we winning it. Short hands, but we be swinging them. Punchlines, yeah, they be feeling them. We are kangaroos in combat, stronger than koalas and wombats. Keep it cooler than Kangaroo Jack. Like a boomerang, we coming back. But the team is in it to win it though. Fighting against all of these dingoes. Winning house, my XP grow. Hop in the scene, fighting toe to toe. We in combat, we ain't no wannabes. Rocco's modern life, we ain't no wallabies. There's a difference in size and speed. Hop in the scene, so we're in the lead.
Going back, Kanga, wow. All that like Amanda show. Want your man Randy, wow. Designer panda now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't touch this like
It
MC
has
Hammer.
been a long and interesting day. Kanga Lee, you are no longer a stranger to us. I believe we can help you, but there is something we must do first. Travel with us on this path. Train us, teach us, and prove yourself when the time comes.
Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, 2 Cold kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. 2 Cold and Gorilla Jake. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoking slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Can put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and 2 Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement. Creating a new movement, all about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, 2 Cold kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, 2 Cold kamikaze. We the bomb like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. Then the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. XRP a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on. In my buck tee, sober knew to shout it, I was buck weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer real body over a plastic. Son our muse, we been triangular trapping. Lil farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, 2 Cold
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Wake and Bake 58. That shit rhyme. Wake and Bake 58. We straight over here, man. You already know how it go. It's 2:30. We gonna go ahead and tap in. We got our core in here. We got some of the XRPL rejects up in this thing. So it's all love. We can get this shit started. You dig? Shout out Kamikaze. Shout out Rootsy. Shout out Crypto Red Eye. Shout out my partner at the bottom, Kawasaki. Checking in from Amsterdam. Man, if that's who I think it is, bro. If that's who I think it is, checking in from Amsterdam, shout out to you. I ain't even gonna say no names. If that's who I think it is, I could be totally wrong, but you know we've been in it. We've been rocking hard since 2021. So if that's who I think it is, shout out to you, my boy. What's good though, man? We in this thing. It's May. You know, new month, new money, new shit going on. New things to pin to the top. We always working. You know, it's all love, man. We here. Kamikaze, what it do, man?
Hey, what's good? What's good? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing on this Thursday? It's rainy on my side. I hope it's sunny on your side. I hope everybody's good and getting ready for the vibes here on the Wake and Bake. A whole lot has been going on. Really excited to, speak on what's going on out here in the world, But yeah, we have an interesting topic. Lemmy, would you like to, introduce the topic at hand?
Yeah, for sure. Kamikaze asked me to just come up with something, and, I ain't really had nothing too thought provoking, even though I feel like it is thought provoking. I just want to tap in. I want to see what we listening to as a collective. XRPL rejects. What other than the blockchain music? What are we listening to in the industry? What are we listening to underground? It could be any genre. What y'all tapped into, and what frequency do you think it is? Do you think it's a high frequency, a low frequency, a mid frequency, and why? I just wanna gauge the climate, see where we at with it, see what everybody's tapped into. I ain't here to judge, cause motherfucker might judge me too, So I might fuck with what you fuck with, you know what I'm saying? You might validate what I'm listening to, you know what I'm saying? I just was interested, so I could start off by answering what who I'm listening to other than myself, I'm not listening to nobody in particular or in general. I started back working for a month and some change, and I'm always on the go, but I'm always around so many people, and I'm the type of person, if somebody says something like somebody could say, "How you gonna judge me?" or "I'm proud of you." Those type of lines. I'm so music driven that when somebody say something, I revert it back to a song. So I'm like kind of on that type of wave. I'm on my nostalgic shit right now. Like if somebody say something, I just go back to a song, whether it was high frequency, low frequency, mid frequency. Like for example, one of my favorite soccer teams back in the day, they didn't get one of these players, and it was a tweet saying like, "Hey, Reds fans, how do you feel?" And I just said in my head, I feel unstoppable. And then it's a song with YFN Lucci called Unstoppable. So I was like, man, I feel like let me go listen to that real quick. You know what I'm saying? And to some people, the song might be a low frequency, but I look at it as like mid frequency. It's like, matter of fact, that song captures all three frequencies, because he's speaking on low frequency shit. It got a mid frequency, but then it's like I'm unstoppable. Feeling unstoppable is like a high frequency. It's like once you're unstoppable, that's the highest frequency, or you feel immortal, or you feel unstoppable, that's the highest frequency that you can get. So it's like, I feel like I just said some shit right there. Like your music can even be all three. It could be low, mid, and high. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I'm at with it. Like I found myself listening to some Young Jeezy. a lot of the stuff that I used to listen to back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, it was low frequency. You know what I'm saying? But I find a high frequency in it because I grew. So I just wanted to kind of see where everybody was at, you know, and what they was listening to. And you know, as the conversation goes on, I can jump into it more and do my thing. And I see Kamikaze and Rootsy lighting up the Jumbotron. So yeah, y'all can feel free to share what y'all got going on.
All right, for sure. For me, I've been listening to, of course, music on the platform as I work, just browsing through the artists on there. Sometimes then I just go into like Spotify or any other streaming platforms to just listen to like the music that, you know, catches my attention right now, which is like The Alchemist and everybody associated with that kind of vibe, Domo Genesis, listening to Larry June, all those kind of guys, like that's the kind of music I'm kind of listening to. I don't know what kind of vibration that would be. I think it's mid to high frequency, because like it's that feel good music, and it's mostly about like lifestyle, and it kind of makes me want to level up and think highly of where I am and where I'm going. So it's like more motivational in a way. Sometimes, yeah, I listen to that junk food music, you know. Sometimes you gotta just have some of those snacks here and there in the corner. So I do listen to some of that trap here and there. And you hear some of that Drake here and there, just to get me in a different mood or in a different bag, depending on how I want to feel on certain days. But mostly I listen to that kind of music when I work out, just to get into that bag or into the zone of working out. So like that low frequency, I think is more like in a sense it kind of gives you more energy when you want to work out. I would say it like pushes you, like if you can say that. But yeah, I would say I'm listening to that mid frequency. Shout out to those guys, because like I am heavily getting influenced into getting into that kind of bag when I'm rapping, you know, rapping on those kind of beats, making those kind of beats too. Shout out to Alchemist, because he's on a whole different wave with the samples, man. I wish I could get into the sample bag, but you know, all those lawsuits and everything, you know, it's a process. So I wish I had the team he does to get you know, things going. But yeah, lo-fi, also listening to instrumentals. That's also what I'm into right now. You know, that kind of vibe, because you know, I guess I'm getting to a point where like lyrics aren't really doing it for me like that, you know, if I can say that, if lyrics aren't really hitting the way they used to, you know, so because like there's not a lot of substance anymore, so there's only a limited amount of music that you could get, you know, inspiration or motivation from, and it's probably maybe music from different genres that you're not accustomed to. So I'll be interested in trying out different genres and trying to get that feeling that I used to get from hip hop and the rappers that I listened to at that point. So yeah, that's basically where I am at. I think I'm starting to let go of that low vibrational stuff. I hope to, because you know, it's not really beneficial in the long run, but sometimes we gotta get that junk food music into our systems here and there, but in moderation, you know. So
Facts.
Yeah, that's basically me. That's basically me in a nutshell. Just mid music, and not mid in the bad sense, but mid frequency.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to you for that. Yeah, them Shemitahs. Sometimes them Shemitahs and them Druids could get in the way, you know. Well, not get in the way. They got them connections with the samples. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully you get up through there with that, so you can get them clearances for sure. Rooksy, you got what you tapped into, man? What you be vibing out to?
Well going, y'all. Well going.
Yeah,
man. You know, lately I've just been kind of vibing to more roots. I've been listening to like a lot of roots. You know, I've been trying to like manage my mindset. I've been on the tip of more of just like a mental vibrational. You know, like trying to attract the right things to myself and trying to like protect my energy with all the different things and different people I be around. So I've been listening to like a lot of roots, like Michael Prophet. I listen to some Midnight. You know what I mean? And I'll be listening to some of the newer cats. But then, at the same time, I've been listening to like a lot of like R&B, Sabrina Claudio. You heard of Sabrina? I don't know if y'all know Sabrina Claudio, but she's dope. You know what I mean? She's like on an R&B level. She be like playing. The first time, the way I heard about her is I went to see Black live, and she opened up for him, and she had a live band, and I was like, whoa, that's dope. Her performance is actually better than his. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. So I just been on her ever since, and every now and then I'll go back and I'll listen to her music, and it's real high vibrational. Like it gives you, to me, it's like it gives me a insight into like a woman's mind. Like she's like it's different than other female music that be out. So I like to listen to her, tap into her. Other than that, listen to like Bad Brains, Prince. You know what I mean? Just classical stuff that's gonna keep me on a high vibration, so I don't start getting stressed. You know?
I feel you. For sure. Yeah, man. You heard they coming out with a Bob Marley movie out there in Jamaica? You heard they building it up now? They building up for it?
Yeah, I heard that. I seen that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The Bob Marley documentary. You seen the Bob Marley documentary?
Yeah, I felt like that was enough.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was like, that was good. I didn't feel like they did a good enough job with that. So I was like, well, that was, you know what I mean? That was good enough. They don't need to do a movie, I don't think, but you know, it's commercial.
Yeah, hella distractions and all of that.
Hella.
But yeah, man, that was more so my topic. Like I found myself listening to other you know what I'm saying, just going in my old bag, hearing people say certain things, and it's just, I don't know, it just bring back a nostalgia. Like it's like now when I'm listening to it, it's like I can see past what he said here, see past what he said there, like, cause it got that low frequency, but I see the high frequency in it. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's maybe cause I've been seeing a lot of people in denial, and maybe I might be in denial about my past. You know, like a lot of us are in denial about our past, so we go back to those things that made us feel good when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember us talking last week about like, you know, shows like Jerry Springer and, you know, gangster rap songs that we listen to. We go back to those things. We like, man, those were good times in our lives. But it's like, damn, was it really a good time in our life, or was it something that or was it something that like traumatized us or messed us up? Like, what could we have done to substitute that? I don't know. This is like deep thought. It's just like a deep thought thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just looking for validation throughout the whole thing.
Nah. I was just thinking about that last night because I was thinking about some stuff and I was thinking about my life, right? And I was like,
yeah.
Yo, I was like, in order for me to get to the next level of my life, like what's holding me back? Because I always, like, I like to have these talks with myself. And one of the things that I came to the conclusion of was trauma. Like, I haven't let go of a lot of trauma and different things, like mindsets that were built up in my life. And I was just dealing with that. But I think one of the main important things that I'm going to try to focus on is use those things as learning experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like the lifestyle that I used to live. I definitely don't live like that no more. I don't condone it. And I just try to keep people to go a different way, to go a straight and narrow way versus having to go down that path and see a lot of the things and experience the things that I experienced. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't forgot what I was saying. I'm over here smoking this blunt.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
You said now you being deep thought with yourself, talking to yourself about these things and your life and how it was traumatizing.
Oh yeah, so trauma, you know what I mean? So like with all the trauma that I've been through, like I find myself now going back and listening to, because the way that I see it is the things in my life that I've been through that made me who I am. So I can't forget about those things. I understand perfectly what you're saying, because I was like, dang, I make reggae music now, but the lifestyle that I used to live is not this. And a lot of people still know me and don't like
audio and video locally,
from a lot of the
both on
things
your
that I
and
used to
your
do.
guest
Like, a lot of
computers
people
at
don't
the
like it. So
highest
I'm like,
quality.
dang, should I just do rap or should I do something else? Should I continue to do reggae? But I think the thing is, continue to do reggae because, like, we don't live in the past, and the past is in the past. Life is evolving, as we see every single day. So we could basically take those experiences. We can still even listen to the same old music to kind of keep us balanced, to remember where we came from and to remember the lessons that we learned. Because not everything we learned was bad, and a lot of the things that we learned helped us get to where we are today.
Right. It was a part of the journey. Yeah, I'm the same way. I be in deep thought like with it too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a hypocrite or be contradicting myself.
Right.
With this new, because we getting a lot of new information, and it's like, damn, we gotta come at a crossroad, and we gotta like you just don't, like I said, you just don't want to be doing that. But it's all balance at the end of the day. You can find good in what somebody think is bad, and you can find bad in what somebody think is good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's wild, it's deep like that, for real.
Yeah, I've been getting into, listening to more of Slum Village nowadays as well. Like just trying to get into that bag and understand, like, hip hop was more than just rapping about the violence side of things. The wordplay, my bad. The wordplay and the way the rhyme schemes that they used back then was pretty interesting compared to what's going on now. It seems like we more into hyping the song up or getting more hype from a song due to the ad-libs. The ad-libs carries out the song more nowadays in most of the quote-unquote mumble rap music. So like hearing how they carried themselves through just what they said and not expecting the beat to carry them as well is something I'm trying to grasp a bit more. And like Rootsy said, it is a lot that you can get from what you're listening to. And like I'm kind of trying to backtrack from all the stuff that I've learned, like you guys are speaking about, like all the stuff that I've learned and realized now, and all the new information that I'm getting. It's making me process the way I'm living and my actions a bit more. So I'm seeing like, these actions aren't really helping me. It could be detrimental to where I want to be. So I guess it's also a shift in like the energy out there. Whatever it is, I guess it's also shifted. A few people have contacted and contracted whatever we have, and we see that we want to move into a better direction. And I guess that's probably why you did ask that question. Like, do you think like people have progressed from what they were listening to last year and to see if they have moved on from the vibes that they used to listen to. So I would say from last year I have kind of changed the kind of style and the music I'm into and where I want to go with it, because now it's more about trying to get more in tune with the emotions and what you really want to express, rather than getting into the hype and the clout and trying to get that kind of attention. So yeah, man, like music overall right now, I feel like it's more of a thing of reflecting and being more cognizant of what you're consuming and trying to change yourself for the better, if you do think that before it wasn't as good as where you do plan on going.
Facts. For real. Like everything that you said plus more, like just to add to what you're saying, like I find myself listening to my shit. Like I have my shit in rotation 24/7, and I be on Sonar Muse more than I be on Apple Music now, because I just got my. It's like life. Like I never, like when I got into the whole XRPL space in 2021 November. I didn't know that I'll be here now doing a 58 Wake and Bake, that I would run into Kamikaze. I was just living my life, making my music, on my grind. I had just came back on Twitter, ran into Too Cold. Like, I took what life gave me, but I was always trying to grow, and my growth led me to this. So I would have never known. Like, granted, I'm not gonna say I would have never known that I would have found Kamikaze. Kamikaze found me per se, because I was already on Audience. I was already finding blockchain platforms, trying to get to where I'm at now. Like, and it's like, okay, I bet on. It's like you almost bet on yourself without realizing that you bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And now you just continue to place higher wages on yourself and go hard. And I find myself listening to my stuff. I bump Rootsy, I bump Kamikaze. Like, it's that's the high frequency. But when I do come across somebody who might say something that might trigger something from my past, because I'm such a music head, it's just like, damn, that shit kind of brought something back up. Like even Young Dro. Young Dro was like one of my most underrated favorite artists, and he popped back up. He had went viral last week on one of the songs he did, Shoulder Lean. He did a performance, and he killed it. And I had to go back. It was so hard. I was like, nah, I got to go back and listen to this song, because this song was like a part of my childhood. Like, we love that song. Like, so, those songs kind of molded us into who we are. We still went out, we danced and partied, we did those things, and those things were considered fun. But there was still other things that I could have done when I was that age that could have been higher frequency. Like, I could have been in the library too. I could have been in the library reading a fucking book. Like my mom always begged me to do it. My dad, like, wake up early, go read a book. But now I wanted to go listen to music. I wanted to go watch TV, go watch BET, learn new dances, go play basketball. Life encompasses so many things that you could do and be great, and you can hone, like, what's the word, for lack of a better term, hone your skill, like, be multifaceted, you know what I'm saying, and not one dimensional, and not have your brain inside the box. And it kind of goes to a deeper discussion, like, is that what society ultimately wants for us, to be in a box? Like, because they provided these songs like Shoulder Lean and all of these other songs that we grew up listening to, that kind of kept our mindset like stagnated, you know what I'm saying? And now we trying to catch up, you know what I'm saying? We feel like we caught up, but and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, a lot of us are in denial. A lot of people are in denial. Like, I'm not gonna say us per se, because I feel like the XRPL rejects, the people who are in these spaces that we're in, we're trying to find an answer. But then you got a whole nother 95% of people that are in denial. They don't even want to go do the work. They don't want to go do that stuff, because they're just so heavily emotionally attached to what's out there, what's being fed to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Cyber, what it do, man? But speaking of what we're listening to, if you guys don't want to share anything else, we look like we got a lot of news articles. I got a lot of things too on the low back here, and these are and it kind of fits in with what the topic is, because these were either people that we once listened to, and we once was inspired up from, and it might be some new cats that we're not really fond of, but you know, it kind of ties into that frequency that was bought that the topic is presenting. So I think we should just elaborate on some of these news, and I'm over here pulling up news articles as we speak. It look like Kamikaze's posting some things, so we can go article for article on some of our you know, inspirations and some of our non-inspirations, because I feel like even some of these people who we consider our non-inspirations, they may inspire us subliminally, because you got so many people out here who are inspired by them, and then we may be inspired by those same people, but we're not inspired by the people that they like, if that makes sense. I hope I made sense. I know I seem like I'm rambling, but Kamikaze, you want to open up one of them? You want to open up first, or you want me to share one of my things first?
Sure. Let me just go into which one I want to speak on first. Yeah, I just saw the 6ix9ine one, bro. Like, I just saw it as...
I seen that shit too. I was gonna use it too, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, like, 6ix9ine claims hip-hop hates on Spanish rappers. So, he even uses the N-word, to even emphasize himself, which is really weird. Like, it kind of doesn't make sense, but, you know, he feels some type of way. He says his first Spanish album, it was because of his label, but now, you know, he's trying to do his thing. And, you know, the Spanish artists are really appreciated to him. That's what he says. And he says that it's their culture too as Spanish people. But I feel like this guy is all over the place. 6ix9ine is jumping all over the place. He's black. He's everything now. Like, I don't know what to say about this, because I'm not really fond of like the Spanish music and the Spanish culture like that. So yeah, it's something really contradictory to me, because I feel like he's trying to like hop on waves and trying to move away from his past as well, you know, in a sense. So yeah.
So I got something to say about it. I got something to say about that shit. So you and after we talk about this, I think we should go ahead and get into your song, because you have a song that's highlighting like from the Latin guy, the Spanish guy. And when you said that, like when I was gathering my articles, when I was gathering my news articles, I seen the Tekashi thing, and I said, should I bring this up? And I said, nah. And then right after I said nah, you sent me the song, and I was like, damn, let me bring that song back in the front. Let me bring it up, because Kamikaze obviously is on the same page as me. And I didn't read the article, but I see what Tekashi was doing, and I'm like, he's such a clout chaser, like he acting like, but in a way, he's such a clout chaser, bro. Cause you know, you got Big Pun, you got Fat Joe, you got like Spanish dudes are in the game, bro. Like, I got Spanish partners here in Atlanta that are from New York, and you know, they love the game. Like, they're a lot of them are into the battle rapper. A lot of the Spanish guys that I know are into the lyrics. And then you even got a Spanish wave out here in Atlanta. Like, there was some Mexican cats who be rapping. Like, they be on their grind. But one thing about the rap game is, how far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go and Sacrifice yourself. Like, you got the Cardi B's, you got people in the game already. Like, I feel like he's clout chasing. And then with the N-word, see, with Spanish people using the N-word, it's like how you use it, because Spanish people and black people come up in the same communities together.
Hold on, bro. Because I'm right here next to Mexico. You know what I mean? I'm in San Diego.
Yeah.
So it's a little different out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
Mexicans use the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you don't say that, because you know that's a racist thing to be saying. And for a while out here, you know, like they got the Mexican mafia out here. They got everything that's Spanish is out here, because Mexico is right here, Brazil is not too far. You know what I mean? South America is right here by San Diego.
Yeah.
The culture's a little different. You know what I'm saying? So even with the Spanish rappers, like they got Chicano rap. Like they got a even in San Diego, like they got some big Mexican rappers out here that are dope.
Yeah.
But one thing is, they don't be using the N-word like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then here's the other thing, because it's racist. A lot of like it's a racist thing when if a Mexican says that, if anybody says that, it's a racist thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? A lot of Mexicans out here, it'd be like that silent racist thing too, like with their culture. Like my ex, she's Spanish, her family's from Mexico, and all types of stuff. So she gave me the whole lowdown on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was kind of explaining to me, like, some Mexicans are racist. Like, that's what they teach us. She said that her father was racist, and she was the one that kind of got him to understand, like, you know, you got to love everybody type of thing.
Yeah.
So when they be saying that, and when they be saying, like, oh, this is our culture too type of thing, they low-key hating, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They low-key hating, and they mad about something. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, everybody's accepted into our culture. But rap music is black people's culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same as jazz is black people's culture. The same as reggae is black people's culture. And the thing is that mainstream media allows all these people to appropriate our culture and to make it into whatever it is, when ultimately that was never the goal of what we intended it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're 100% right. And I was, you know, I don't hear. I'm not gonna cap. I don't in New York. Now in New York, it's like I've seen these Latinos. And New York don't really got Mexicans like that. It's a lot of like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and shit like that. And I've seen them use the word, but it's not used in a derogatory way. It's like it's used in like how black people use it. So you know what I'm saying? I never seen nobody get like checked for it. But as far as Mexicans, nah, I never seen that. And I understand where you're coming from, because where you at, it's like, you got the Mexicans here, you got the black people here. It's like everybody got their own sectors, and that's how it is in the majority of places. But when I used to come up in New York, I used to hear I heard people use the N-word, but it's not used derogatory. And they use it more than white people. Like Fat Joe, nobody checked him for using the N-word. No, he's used it in his music. And this dude is Puerto Rican, but now they're checking him now, because I guess, you know, this whole color thing is become something. They're checking him now, but he used it in his music. So that's what I was trying to say. But you're right. I never seen no Mexican do it. And you're right, like they pick and choose. It's like when it's convenient to be black, like even white folks do it. Like, oh, I'm gonna go get my butt big. I'm gonna go do this to my face. I'm gonna go rap. I'm gonna go do this and that. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what it be. All right, that's X-rated. I almost thought that was a troll for a minute. let me let X-rated up. I thought that was a troll. For a hot second. There go X-rated. Yeah, so I agree with you 100%, Rusi. I'm with you 100%. But with the you got guys like Big Pun. I never heard Big Pun use the N-word. I did hear Fat Joe. You got some and even when I go to the West Coast and I'm in Vegas, I be hearing a whole nother wave of music that I don't hear on my side. It's like the West Coast got a whole bunch of independent shit rocking. It's a dude who smoke a lot of weed out there. His name is Burner. I think some shit like that. Ain't he from like North California? He like some Latino. Go ahead, bro.
We're not claiming Vegas as the West Coast. That's the Midwest.
Hey, X-Rated. Who you listening to right now, man? Who you listening to? Is it high and is it high, mid, or low frequency?
I'm listening to Stunner Girl, and it's very low frequency. We talking about bitches wearing weaves. Bitches can't fuck with me. I'm that bitch. I'm listening to that type of shit.
What you think about you from LA? What you the Mexican, the Latinos, are using the N-word out there? What's going on?
Yeah, the ones, if you live in East LA, they the ones that kind of like, they like the old school Hispanics where they wear their pants up high and shit like that and wear like Cortezes. But the ones that's in like West LA and like, like the Inglewoods and Watts, LA, shit like that, they grew up with black folks, so they think it's cool to say niggas. So it's kind of like, if I hear them saying it, it's kind of like whatever. But it's like the ones that's close to me, it's kind of like, all right, I'm not saying this, so you can't say it type shit. But if I hear two dudes in the liquor store calling each other nigga, I'm not about to say don't say that. It's kind of like whatever.
Right. For sure. Yeah. So Tekashi, how you feel about what Tekashi said? Tekashi said Spanish rappers need more recognition, and then he used the N-word to put emphasis on it. He said Spanish rappers ain't getting love, like it's their culture too type shit. What you think about that? You think it's a reach, or you think he's speaking facts?
Younger, so he come from era, just the word type shit. I feel like he's encouraging a whole.
Hey, you rugging hard. Come back in. But speaking of that shit, speaking of what Tekashi said, I came across some shit on my rap site. Hold on, X-Rated coming back in. You good, X-Rated? You good, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Back to Tekashi. I feel like I mean his age group. I mean everybody can say nigga. White people can say nigga. Mexican, Hispanic, whatever type shit. So I just feel like he's just a product of his environment. Black people be calling him nigga, so he kind of like, why can't I say nigga? Like,
speaking of the N-word, so yeah, I'm finna be out in Vegas performing, and some of my songs got the N-word in that shit. And I've been contemplating, cause I'm gonna be performing like to an audience I never performed. I'm pretty sure the audience gonna be diverse. I'm gonna just say diverse for lack of a better term. Like, what y'all think? Should I go in there and use the N-word, or should I like switch it?
Yeah, flip it. Yeah, like filter it out. Filter it out, man. Do your thing. But if you feel like you need to like emphasize the word, then if it needs to, then yeah. But I feel like you should switch it out and filter yourself, man.
Yeah. I've been practicing. Like, go ahead. X-Rated.
Fuck that. Say that shit. It's not gonna sound right if you saying the word or you saying
Yo, I've been really thinking about it. I've been on like Kamikaze's the angel and X-Rated is the devil. I really been on both sides. I've really been swinging with this shit. Like, damn, like I want.
Follow good judgment. Yeah, don't listen to that guy over there, man. He's a Bitcoin Maxi. Look at his profile picture, bro. Like, how can you trust a guy like that even?
Yo, this shit crazy. But nah, I appreciate it.
Kamikaze, it's not gonna sound right, Kamikaze. If you like, what you gonna say, Mata? Like, come on, like you gotta say that shit. Like, it's not gonna sound right.
Nah, I got a smooth way of doing it. But we'll see.
He's gonna replace it with these woes. He's gonna replace the N-word with these woes. You know, he's gonna use his woes. Whoa.
Yeah, I got a way of flipping it. But while we're on this,
Hey,
what's up, bro?
You know what? I got some experience with that actually.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember right now. Okay, so this church asked me to perform this church event because you know my dad he was doing all these peace and the hood events and like to bring peace in San Diego to stop all the gang wars.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song called Ceasefire, and in the song I'm heavily talking about sitting down, lighting up a blunt, and smoking a blunt. That's basically what I'm talking about in the song. Instead of getting out there shooting people, think about your consequences. And I had to do it in church, in front of church people that are totally against it, and I tried to bleep it out, and it just didn't sound right. It didn't go right. You know what I mean? And afterwards, I was like, you know what? I was like, I should have just did what I had to do. And see, because at first I was like, be professional. I was thinking, but then I thought about it. I was like, nah. You're gonna have to go ahead and if they invited you to come perform your music, then you gotta perform your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they didn't want you cussing and saying the type of stuff, they would say that. Because I've had people say that before too. So I say perform.
For sure. I'm definitely gonna fill out the atmosphere. That's what I said. I said when I get there, I'm gonna fill out the atmosphere. Cause like I said, it's not like I got a smooth way of editing it, but I'm more on the side where I want them to feel me. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it 1K, like a lot of those people, like I'm going in there as me. Like I'm representing the XRPL rejects, and I came in this shit with Too Cold, and Too Cold, everybody don't like her, so I'm already gonna be playing. Too Cold's gonna be on one of my songs. They're gonna hear her voice, so I'm already coming in there like on my shit. I'm not trying to make enemies, but I'm just coming in there as I am already. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I was invited, but while we was just on the N-word topic, I wanted to just like get y'all opinion, and I appreciate it.
Real quick, Lenny. Like
yeah.
They want you gonna be the only authentic black person in the room. They want to feel you. They want you to be like, motherfuck these niggas and motherfuck Bitcoin. I'm a motherfucking reject. Goddamn it. Like, they want to hear that shit. You got to get the people what they came to see. Let's go.
Nah, for real.
You gotta talk about that XRP pussy. Well, what does the X say in the track? XRP pussy. I'm trying to get. You gotta be raw and uncut, man. Do your thing. So I get you. Like what Ruthie said, and explaining it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Just do you and keep it the way it is, because that's your art. So be true to your art and express yourself the way you need to, not just the way that you think people need, want to hear it, or you want to, cater to a certain audience. Don't care, do your thing, man, I guess,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm flipping the switch. I'm on Bitcoin side now. Shout out to the Bitcoin Tom. In the building. Still out there.
Hey man, we gon' while you talking about Bitcoin, we're gonna talk about that Pepe shit a little later. We're gonna talk about that shit a little later. Cause Rusi trying to get me up in there real quick. We gotta talk about that shit later. But while we're on hold on, Token Panda coming through.
Yo, what's going on?
Talking Panda, what it do?
Man, Kamikaze must be having a good day. He's jacked up on something to come in here. He's all excited and having a good time with a solid internet connection. Good day, Kamikaze.
For sure. While we're on the topic, damn, who muted us? Kamikaze, did you mute us, bro?
My bad, my phone's tripping right now. I guess Token Panda's right. I'm trigger happy right here. So yeah, what's up, Token Panda? Hope you're good on your end.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here, man. It's one step at a time. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm learning these reasons today. So it was a wicked day. I had a good morning, and I was like, what's going on? I need. Oh yeah, wake and how could I forget? It's probably because I'm wake and baked. So I made it. I'm here. I wasn't able to make it last week. Seems like we got things happening on the scholars front. Things happening with frog coins. There's things happening. It's just good times today, for real.
For sure. While we're on the topic of Tekashi saying that Spanish people don't get love, Ice Cube did a reggaeton collab, and I'm about to play something for y'all. Like, I don't even know where this is going, but they said Ice Cube does a most unlikely collabo. So he went reggaeton. So y'all check this out. I'm just gonna press play on what I seen. Hey man, that was Ice Cube on the reggaeton trip. The caption says Black and Brown Unity. Still didn't see this on our hip hop bingo card. What do you think? So yeah, that was Ice Cube on that. I mean, I gotta hear the studio version. I like the vibe. I liked it.
Hey, I can't really hear it properly. To me, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it because I'm not really, I don't really know about the culture like that, so I can't really say much. So yeah. I'm just gonna say shout out to the Vatos out there doing their thing. Gotta show love.
I'm gonna say this. I like the instrument. I like the instrumentation because I didn't hear nothing that Ice Cube really said either. The instruments was a vibe, and then the Mexicans, they was doing their thing. I didn't understand what they were saying, but they was doing their thing. It was just a vibe.
Hey man, let me tell you. The mariachi band, they be hitting, bro. You know what I'm saying? The mariachi bands be hitting. And the Spanish culture, oh man, they so cool. When I saw that, because I seen that, I think it was the other day. When I seen that, I was like, man, that is dope. That was the dopest thing. You know what I'm saying? Because Spanish, like Mexican culture, Spanish culture here in Southern California is real big, especially right here in San Diego. Mm-hmm. Man, it's a lot of stuff that goes on. So seeing something like that is dope versus, because that's the whole thing. It's like Mexicans have a very rich culture. You get what I'm saying? They have a huge history and they have a very rich culture. And they're forgetting their culture, trying to adopt this whack hip-hop culture. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're forgetting who they are.
Yeah.
So I thought that was super duper duper dope. I was like, man, that's dope. I liked it.
For sure.
I was about to say something. Most of the younger Hispanics, they don't even listen to mariachi music. That's shit that they dad or uncle listen to, and they dad or uncle don't listen to hip hop. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing here? What they should do is a hot Hispanic should come out and he should rap on a mariachi beat, and see if he sells some records. Like, fuck that. Like, nobody want to listen to that beat. I can't fucking grind on a bitch to that beat. Like, come on, what the fuck? Like, y'all stop fucking around. That beat was horrible, and Ice Cube is horrible. It's the reason why he don't never get mentioned in the top 10.
Yo, shit.
Bring Daddy Yankee back. Bring Daddy Yankee back, bro. Yeah, we need him to, do his thing. Because with Gasolina, he brought the vibes.
Hey, man.
To bring some vibes.
Daddy Yankee, I don't like using this word, but Daddy Yankee the GOAT, bro. Daddy Yankee the GOAT.
My phone. When I was looking at the bottom. I thought there was like, I did not think the Bitcoin. So Mexican people are playing music. You can't go get an avocado without hearing some Mexican tunes if you're anywhere. They play more music frequently, like instrumentally, daily than I think many other people, maybe. I don't know. But in Mexico, like sun up to sundown, it's music.
Yeah, they right there with Jamaicans. Mexicans and Jamaicans play the most music.
But it was no drums though. It's just where's the drums at? Like, I'm fucking supposed to dance to that shit.
That's where you throw the reggaeton in. That's where Daddy Yankee come in. Man, they use drums. Fuck that. They use drums.
Yeah, but the baddies can twerk to that music, the mariachi band, for real. Girls can catch a groove with if they know how to. So it is probably possible if they add a bit of drums to it. But yeah, it is possible, highly possible.
X-Rated just too hood for that shit. X-Rated too hood for that shit. Yo, Stephanie, what's up?
Hey.
What's up?
I'm excited to see you on Saturday. Are you getting excited to come to Vegas?
Oh yeah, I'm already turned up. It's just another day. You know how I go.
It's just another day. The whole freaking community's talking about this weekend. You can't say it's just another day.
Well, nah. I didn't mean it like that. It's just like, I can't put too much pressure on myself. Like, I'm just gonna go in there and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I put too much pressure on myself, then I'll be like, damn, like, so I got to treat it like it's another day on the job. You feel me? But I'm excited. I'm very excited.
At least you gotta be excited just to be meeting everybody too.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, Friday we're having a pool party. I didn't know if I said you said you were just coming in and out, but I can't remember what day. But Friday there's a pool party at Treasure Island. If anybody's going to be in Vegas, y'all are welcome.
Damn, I'm gonna miss that.
Man, that's gonna be fun too.
XRPL pool party from the. Yeah,
I know, right?
XRP are having a good time with crypto, man. I'm telling you.
It seems like that song needs to be played, bro. Like, you gotta hook them up with that anthem. like for real. Like, yeah, for the weekend, y'all need to play that.
We got a pool party track for y'all. Y'all gotta play that.
Where's that at that I can put that on? I've been working on a playlist for the pool party, so yeah, you just actually didn't even think about it until you just said that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot it to your DM.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I look forward to seeing y'all.
I'm going to get my nails done because I'm going to Expector's black tie event tonight as well.
All right, that's what's up. Hey, I'm gonna be there on Saturday, so I'll link up with y'all.
All right, I can't wait to see you guys.
All right, for sure. Bless.
I see Tony down there. I'll see you there too, Tony. All right. Yeah, send me that song. I'm excited now.
Got you.
All right, have a good time,
guys. Vegas, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna be performing over there at XRP Bags party.
Yeah, I can't get no prostitute while you out there.
No. You didn't get an invite till like the last minute. Who are you gonna look? Damn, dude.
I've been on it. Like, XRP Bags been hitting me about it. It wasn't no last minute thing.
Well, it's last minute for me.
Yeah, I just like.
Let me not really give a fuck about that shit. That's why I ain't talking about it.
Yo, you wildin'. You wildin', nah.
Oh. I wish I could pull through, but yeah, of course, I'm all on the other side of the planet, so I also got invited by Bags, but you know, me being far is like, yeah, the problem right here. So yeah, it was something he did mention to us a bit earlier. So yeah, it's not a last minute thing, but yeah, it's just something that was kept low key, I guess.
Yeah,
you just didn't put it on your page or anything that you were going to be doing that performance, Lemmy, or just kept it low key like that?
Yeah, it's just because at first I didn't know if I was going, cause I was out of work. Like, nah, real talk, true story. Me and my wife had a baby in December, so I wasn't at work. I was at the house with with her and my baby. So and then he hit me, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I gotta go back to work so I can get my bread right and go, like, cause I really wanted to go. So and now I'm going.
Going to Vegas.
Huh?
Gotta work. Hey babe, see you later. Gotta go work. Going to Vegas.
Yeah. She already know the vibes. I'm gonna be out there. This dude X-rated hell, boy. That's why I'm going for one day.
Where's the performance?
I don't even know, bro. It's a spot that he showed me. It's gonna be a nice spot. It's supposed to be a whole bunch of people out there, like a whole bunch of XRP people gonna be out there. So
how long has it been since your last stage performance?
My last stage performance was probably, I think it was last year. Was it 2021? It was 2021 or 20. But honestly, bro, it's, man, getting on stage is nothing for me, because I stand up and I talk in front of people every day at my job. I talk in front of hundreds of people every day at my job, so it's like I'm on stage already. Like, so me being on stage is nothing. I'll be fine. I'm not nervous.
Excited about it for sure.
Huh?
So you're excited about it? That's all. So
Yeah.
See my kamikaze ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm not the type of person. I'm not the type of person who just gonna be like bragging and doing all types of shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna let I retweeted everything that they've been retweeting. Like, I'm gonna be in the building. It's gonna be what it is. I'm not the type of person. Huh?
You have the songs sorted out, the ones that you'll do, that you'll perform?
Yup, I got everything. I fuck around and perform. Nah. Yo, I ain't gonna do XR Doge. I ain't gonna do no I'm not gonna do no project songs. But they, oh man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. That's all I'm gonna say. I got the XRPL rejects on tracks with me though. Let's just put it like that.
When are you gonna record it? Is someone gonna film it for you?
Man, they got that whole thing set up. XRP Bags and them folks got all that stuff set up. They got the camera. They said they got the camera crew. They got everything set up. Man, it's gonna be a lot of all them big XRP people gonna be up in there, because they got some big XRP event going on over there. So it's gonna be people over there, bro.
If Brad Carnes is hosting an XRP event, come on, let's show some respect.
Hey man, you know what? That's gonna be a whole lot of NFT worthy, content that you're gonna be getting from there.
I know.
That performance is gonna be lit, man. So XRPL rejects, like whatever you're gonna be performing, man, is gonna be exciting. So all the best, man. All the best.
Yeah. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna have because XRP Bag said he gonna have a professional cameraman out there, like 4K quality shit. But I'm probably gonna have this shit on YouTube Live. He probably gonna have his shit on YouTube Live. Like, the shit gonna be set up. It's gonna be set up legit from what I'm hearing. So I'm gonna be opening it. Like, I tell y'all what the songs I'm doing. I'm doing XRPL rejects. That's with Too Cold and Crypto Jakes. I'm doing Byzantine. I'm doing Byzantine. On XRPL reject, I'm doing yeah we XRP, and I'm doing Crypto Crazy. That's what I'm doing acapella. So and then I'm doing it, and then me and XRP Bags got a song. I don't think nobody heard it yet, but we gonna do that.
That's the Byzantine Generals problem as far as like proof of work concept. That's what that one. I'm trying to remember that one.
Yeah, XRP, that's Byzantine. Yeah, I got a song like that. So Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So I'm looking forward to that shit, man. I'm looking forward to that shit. Shout out to XRP Bags for reaching out to me and Kamikaze. He didn't have to, but he did. That shows the work that we all putting in. You know, we got this shit out the mud. We got this shit out the mud over here. We got that shit out the mud.
You better put some black folks on the goddamn hip hop.
Hey man. It's turned up, bro. It's turned up. We gon' it's just the beginning, man. We gonna put in that work for sure. But what we got going on? What's next on the thing, man? What's next on the radar?
Hey, let's play some music. Let's play some vibes. Let's get into it, and then come back to the conversation at hand. We were talking about the news and all the news that's coming out in the entertainment industry, especially the music industry. So, yeah.
You want to know something?
Gonna play some tunes?
Yeah, we gonna play some tunes. You want to know what I'm gonna do? You want to know what to do? I'm gonna do it as a part of my way of rehearsing. I'm gonna just rap. I'm gonna rap my shits acapella for y'all too on the in between while we play the songs. How about that? Y'all wanna hear some acapella shit?
Well, like freestyle or written shit?
Nah, like the shit that I'm gonna be performing. I'll rap that, like on some rehearsal shit. Like, cause I'm rehearsing. This shit is on Friday. I rehearse every day, so that'll just be my way of rehearsing.
Real quick. Are you gonna be like on some Jay-Z shit? Are you gonna be on some DMX shit? Are you gonna be like jumping on tables in front of David Schwartz? Like, how real? Come on, keep it real.
Me, I'm gonna have stage presence. I'm gonna work the stage, and I'm gonna just do my thing. Like, I'm not gonna be doing no extra shit. I just like to make sure I work the stage. You'll see.
Hit that FR goes on them bitches.
Yeah, but nah, it's up to y'all if y'all want to hear me do that. But we can get into this Pride, this track while we're on the Latin side of things. We can get into Pride by Obi, the Funk Latin. This is on Kamikaze's Choice. For sure.
Every day of my life, I'm always learning. Every day that I work, I'm always earning. Every day and every night, I'm always burning. Every time I grab the mic, heads are turning. See, my status says I'm the baddest. My status says I'm so sick. If you're smelling something funky, that's OB, cause I'm the shit. Get a grip, I come up quick with the hit after hit. I reap those benefits as I spit while your image remains counterfeit. Aw shit, I've done a whole lot of sinning to know that I'm not winning. God bless the soul of the phone, I be known. It's the way that I rock. It's the way that I roll. With some joy and control tonight, I'm here to set the tone. Simple pride as I spread these words of venom. You see the light, that's my shine, that's how I hit them. I've got excessive pride in my rapping ability. So Father, forgive the oath, cause I'm about to get funky. Now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking models if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking models if you're proud, say it loud. Throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models, throw up your fucking models. Everybody in the house, tires humanos, barriga, feeling the funk at these speakers. Tires humanos, barriga, Latinos, Latinas, tires humanos, barriga, tires humanos, barriga, tires humanos, barriga. It's the year of the dime, it's the year of the swine, it's the year, it's the time with some help from the divine. Do you know how proud I am? Do you know where I stand? Let the rap go reflect with the wages of sin is death. It could be your last breath, but too proud to confess. No stressing, the Lord handed the funk Latin his blessing. Secret sin, simple pride, it's about those ancient scribes. Now open up your eyes and take pride on my Latin vibe. Take pride on my rap tracks, take proud of my chips, stack it with that. AZ will forever be on the map. I'm not trying to talk smack, just a desire for what you lack. No here to settle scores, no take but yours. My pockets I'm trying to swell, I'm bringing you life from hell. When the hell have you all ever known me to fail? So before I say my farewell, the hell with damnation. Purification is the epic of my creation. Now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking manos if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking manos if you're proud, say it loud. Throw up your fucking manos, throw up your fucking manos, throw up your fucking manos. Everybody in the house, tires humanos, barriga. Feeling the funk at the speakers, tires humanos, barriga. Latinos, Latinas, tires humanos, barriga. Tires humanos, barriga. Tires humanos, barriga. Now everybody in the crowd, throw up your fucking manos if you're Latin and proud. Throw up your fucking manos if you're proud, say it loud. Throw up your fucking manos, throw up your fucking manos, throw up your fucking manos. Everybody in the house, tires humanos, barriga. Feeling the funk at the speakers, tires humanos, barriga. Latinos, Latinas, tires humanos, barriga. Tires humanos, barriga. Tires humanos, barriga.
The Funk Latin, that one's called Pride. He putting on for the Latinos, so it's beautiful how that all came together with the whole Latin concept and everything. My song is still loading, but shit, we can get into the next topic. That was a dope track too. It was cool. It was definitely dope. You know, I feel like, you know, like Latinos are doing they doing their thing, man. I don't know, Tekashi. I guess Tekashi just mad because he ain't popping no more. He had his chance too. He went and snitched. He went and played himself. So hey, he had his chance.
Everybody snitches. Everybody snitches. Everybody snitches.
Hey man, they got some shit saying that Rollo snitched. Some shit out there that Rollo just snitched or something like that.
Oh yeah, I did read about that too. One of his former gang members, one of his former record members or whatever. Yeah, he did say he has some evidence of Rollo saying he did snitch in some way. So,
yeah, I heard it.
Maybe it's okay, but it's okay to snitch though. I guess it's okay to snitch whenever it benefits you. You can't. You know, it is definitely okay. You know, you can't be a hard person if you're not that hard. You know, you gotta stay true to who you are, to your nature. If you're not a hard person or you're not from the streets, then you can't live by the street codes. None of these rules apply to everybody, you know. Not all of them apply to us. So, you know, do you? If something doesn't feel right, you know, don't live by it.
Hey man. Hey man, I can dig it. I guess I can dig it, but I ain't digging it.
Hey, Louis,
what's up?
The way I feel about it is like, I kind of feel what Kamikaze is saying a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but the way I feel about it is like, if you're not cut from that life, then don't get involved with that kind of stuff. Don't talk about it, and just be a square. You know what I mean? Because eventually, it's stuff is gonna hit the fan eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like and like we were saying last week, like you can only fake it so long. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, stuff is gonna come up with you because you know you reap what you sow. So I believe that if somebody is involved in some crime, some criminal activity, and you say you're rolling with them, and y'all cold as y'all don't snitch on each other, then no matter what happens, you don't snitch. You know what I mean? But like somebody gave me an example one time, though. He was like, but if you get in my car and you got a strap on you, you know what I mean? The police pull us over, and I don't know nothing about that. If the police ask me, did I know what's up? I'm definitely not gonna be like covering up for you when I got kids and a family and different things, and I ain't even living that kind of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different story. You get what I'm saying? But like, if you putting yourself at risk and you going along, you know, on the risk, and then afterwards, when you see how much time you're gonna be facing, or you seeing some consequences, and then you decide like, okay, I'm gonna just rat out the rest of my crew or whatever. That's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Yeah, but that's what's going on. That's who we talking about. Like, we talking about I know the topic is like these rappers, like they talking gangster shit. Like the top 3 right now is Rollo. Rollo just put himself in there. Gunna was in that shit. Gunna was in the mix, and Tekashi. They all was talking that stuff. They all portrayed that stuff. They all was embodying that stuff. And it's more than likely that them people were the snitch, the actual snitch was entertaining that whole lifestyle. Because if they wasn't, then they probably wouldn't even be in that situation to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not the feds ain't gonna just run up. The feds run up on you because they built the case on you. That's how that shit works. They just don't accuse you or suspect anything. The feds build the case and they come to you with a legit reason why they coming to fuck with you. And so if you associated with that, or you putting that shit in your music, or you amongst that, then you're like they're gonna put you in an uncompromising position, and it's gonna really show what you made of. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the streets be like, do your time. Take that fall. You'll come back out and be a boss. But some of them don't want to do that because they ain't built for that lifestyle. So that's why I'm just like, I hear you, but then it's just like, you know, there's a whole street code behind it. So it's like, me, that's why when I make my music, I can only be in control of what I do. I don't talk about any of that stuff in my music. Although, you know, I grew up and I seen certain things. I don't live that lifestyle. I don't put it in my music because I believe that energy when you, I believe in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? You say certain shit, that shit can come around and hurt and bite you in a certain way. So yeah, I just be careful. And I know you aware of that. You aware of that because you spoke of it. You know, you doing reggae. You doing reggae, bro. So you know, life has you've been through a lot in life. I can tell. So you know, you already you flip the script in a major way, and it takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot of talent to do that too, because you know, a lot of people can't do what we doing. You know, they can't talk about certain things. They can only revert to what's cliche and what's common and what's the frequencies. That's why I was trying to tap in on what people's frequencies are right now. You know, like the frequency of music, what y'all listening to and shit like that. But let's move forward. I'm gonna go ahead and play my track, and then we're gonna get into the next news topic of the day. This is the Wake and Bake. Y'all already know what it is. Whoa.
Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Want a dream just for me, just a vision for me, just a vision for I. Cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want the best for my guys? Half of you tryna die. Yeah, I had a dream about you, now I wanna dream about me. Want a dream just for me, just a vision for me, for me, for me. You gonna be mad at you when you see me living your former future. That jealousy is not for me, the energy's not green, it's fuchsia. And I guess I'm Confucius, confused and composed and focused. I see the motions through all emotions. I'm posted on standby, waiting for you to arrive. My worst flaw, it's all about you, even when it's about me. I switched the program, a small switch in the channels, and now you're lonely. Speaking for your friends and family, more invested in you. It's sad and I miss my homie. You should have practiced all the magic you showed me. Things you taught me made me a monster. Now I wish Frankenstein would copy. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. My screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose, yeah. Yeah, my screws ain't loose, my screws ain't loose. I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. Just a vision for I, cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna lie. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. For me. Yeah, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. Just a vision for I, cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna just lie. Lie, I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. For me, for me. Yeah, I was unimpressed with shorty since a nigga been fucking him. Then I made some choices that I came to find a bit troublesome. I had to adjust a lot when I called myself lover one. My insecurities had me looking like I'm bubblegum. I was popping off and we was on and off. Yeah, I thought I was on when I was hella off. Yeah, I made my apologies and we thought it was problem solved. Then I went and growed up, realized I was hella off. My biggest fear is being too toxic to keep my best friend. My truest fear is growing to resent for it in the end. Cause being lonely is the shit I got without her. But there's some women around me that I often think about it. It ain't just the sex, which actually makes me feel worse. Cause I already made 4 promises about birth. And I know she's my rocker, return me now to the earth. But I can't be the only one feeling like I should search. I can't be the only one feeling like they should search. Yeah, I had a dream about just now, I wanna dream about me. Wanna dream just for me, just a vision for me. Just a vision for I, cloud and crust in my eyes. Why do I gotta want a slice of your pie? Half of you gonna lie, but it cannot be I had a dream about us, now I wanna dream about. I wanna dream just a vision for
Yeah, that was Dream About Me by Money Is Meth. I really like that song. That song is hot, man. Shout out to Money Is Meth for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to the bro, Money Is Meth. Actually, he was one of the first artists from the States that I worked with. So, yeah, he's from New Jersey. Shout out to him. And yeah, he has some dope music. We have some dope music together as well. But yeah, he's a really creative artist. Shout out to him.
For sure. Yeah. Shout out to him for sure. We gonna move on with this Wake and Bake 58. You dig? The highs and lows of music. We talked about who we listening to right now. Are they high frequency, mid frequency, low frequency, and why? And now we're just talking about the current events with some of these artists. You know what I'm saying? That we used to listen to. And you know, I got my article here. I got a few. Kamikaze got a few. I don't even know if we're gonna make it through all of these, but if we don't, we'll run it back. We'll run it back next week. You know, it's all love. I got an interesting one here. Jadakiss recalls Kodak Black telling him to rewrite a verse. So before I even get into this, so I'm an artist out here, particularly Rusi and Kamikaze, Cyber, that who's down there. Have you ever been on a feature and an artist has asked you to rewrite a verse or consider changing what you did in your verse, or you know, not adding you to the song or something like that because your verse was too hard?
Damn. Okay, so I haven't had someone tell me that. I have actually told myself that rather, like, hey, I don't like my verse. I need to redo it. I need to make it better because I don't think I did my best in it, or my verse doesn't suit the song. And there's so many songs that I can say I've done that for. And I haven't had an artist actually tell me personally, like, nah, you need to redo this verse, this is not it, or I'm not adding you on this song because your verse wasn't it or something. Nah, I haven't had that. But I've said it to myself though.
For sure. Rootsy, how about you, bro?
Yeah, I've had people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, not really change my verse, but I had someone one time ask me or try to tell me how to do my part, like how to deliver it, and that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, wow, I'm gonna deliver how I deliver it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to tell me how to deliver it. I don't know. Well, now that I think about it, I guess I have been in the studio before, and people try to give me tips like, hey, you should put this here, you should put this here, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And to me, it's always like, well, I don't need help writing my bars, for one. And a lot of times I feel like people just be kind of like, I don't know, trying to insert themselves in a position where they probably shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
You gotta kind of like, I feel like you should just kind of like I'm a strong believer in just allowing people to express themselves. Even if you think it sounds crazy, let them express themselves the way that they express themselves, because somebody somewhere might be able to resonate with it. You know what I mean?
Facts. I agree. Like, no, you can't talk for nobody. You can't. I agree. With that being said, nobody has ever told me to rewrite anything. I do remember I was doing like a track on an industry beat with somebody who I used to make music with, and I thought my verse was the hardest verse like that I ever wrote up to that time, and this dude was like, nah, he was trying to play me. I felt like he was trying to play me like on some hate shit, like, nah, that ain't it. So I was like, alright, but I'm like, you know, I went ahead and put on another song, like, because I felt like I came so raw with it. I guess I must have outdid him. That's how I truly felt. But, you know, in this case, we're gonna see why Jadakiss, a well-known lyricist, what he did when Kodak Black, a young buck in the game, told him to rewrite his verse. Let's check it out. A lot of people would be like, what? Well, you know, let's check it out. Let's see what happened.
So Jadakiss recently recalled Kodak Black asking him to rewrite one of his verses. I'm Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. So Jadakiss recently recalled an extremely rare occasion where Kodak Black told him to rewrite a guest verse on one of his songs.
Mama, you my number one, never be another one. Try to die by my side, even when the trouble comes. Cry till the river stops, calamine lotion for the chicken pox. You wouldn't even hide the gun for me after licking shots.
Jada joined the Breakfast Club on Tuesday, May 2nd, where he remembered a time where Kodak made him redo a verse for their 2018 collaboration, Mama.
How many artists told you to write anything over? Do you remember any besides B.I.?
I told y'all Chief Keef.
Chief Keef. You ain't told us that.
No, I'm part of me. I'm part. I'm a little delirious in the morning. Kodak Black. My man Yak told me to switch it in, and it was like a song about our moms. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but I switched it, and he's like, no doubt. I mean, I'm like a person that's easy to work with. Mm-hmm. It was funny to me.
Was it a text or email?
I think I spoke to him. He asked me. Oh, he actually said it.
So what do you think about Kodak Black asking Jadakiss to rewrite his verse? And after hearing the track Mama, do you think Kodak made the right decision? Let us know in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and stay locked in to...
Well, yeah. So there you have it. Kodak Black told Jadakiss to rewrite his verse, and he did it. And you know that was, you know, I never heard this song before. But I just heard, based off what I heard, it looked like the song came out pretty hard. But I could possibly see where Kodak Black was coming from, because but I've heard Jadakiss rap on trap beats before. Like Jadakiss was on the Bone Crusher Never Scared remix, and that was like in the early 2000s. So Jadakiss was rapping on trap beats. He know how to be versatile. I know that one thing that I can say about Jadakiss is that he only has one flow. He's a lyricist. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he don't got different flows like that. Like, you know, we're in this age of rap now where people got different flows, different cadences, different sounds. Jadakiss don't really go beyond what he does. He's a top tier lyricist, and you know, the new generation can see that as one dimensional. So whatever Kodak Black probably told him, Jadakiss was open minded to it, because he younger generation. He's completed some things in his career that Jadakiss probably hasn't, and Jada was just like, alright, I'm gonna do it. But who knows what he asked him to do? So I'm just looking at it from that point of view. Anybody want to share how they feel about that?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, like, you know, when you be getting an artist like that on your thing, like, you got to pay them anyway, and it ain't gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it makes sense for Kodak to, because I heard Kodak is like a real good businessman.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to like understand from his point of view. You know what I mean? But I was thinking, like, maybe he was like, okay, that was cool, but you know what I'm saying? He probably did it super quick or something. He was like, all right, well, write another one. Let's see. Let's maybe compare and contrast. And then Jadakiss probably like, you know, I already got paid all this money to do this verse anyway. It ain't nothing. I'll do another one. You know what I'm saying? And it might have been like it might have, you never know. It might have been a part of the contract or a part of the agreement in some type of way too. Because I know, like, a lot of times, like, when you do things, like if you do mixing and mastering for somebody, they give you like 2 or 3 revisions. Like, you like, hey, I don't like the way you mix this down. Can you give me 1 or 2 revisions so you can mix something down a little bit more? You feel me?
Yeah, and that's what somebody was saying. Like, the money was already in. Like, niggas was already paid. So that's why Jada just went ahead and did it humbly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went about it professionally because he got paid. You know, and that could be the tell all. Honestly, that could be the tell all. Kamikaze, you want to share? Are you good?
I agree with you guys, because honestly, if I did get paid for a verse, I would actually do my due diligence and listen to the artist, because it's their song at the end of the day, and you wanna please them at the because they paid for you to be on the song. You can't just do your own thing and just be like, nah, I'm just gonna keep my verse. This is what you get for what you paid for. Nah, like, if you wanna be known to be the best, and I think that's what Jadakiss really wanted to prove there, that yo, he's the best, and he really lives up to his reputation, and would wanna, you know, redo his verse when it needs to be redone. He wants to give the best. So yeah, shout out to him for that. So yeah, only a few rappers have that much integrity to actually just say, okay, I'll redo it. Others will just be like, nah, forget it. This is what you get, and I'm not giving you anything else. So yeah, shout out for that, because yeah, it's rare from artists to do something like that.
For sure. You wanna get into?
Yeah. I have one more thing. There was a song where someone did tell me, like, nah, you need to redo your verse or something. It was Lemmy with the song New Stage, actually. I was like, nah, bro. This, I had to remember that. I forgot about that. Like, now it just came back to me. So Lemmy was like, nah, man, I'm not really feeling this because you kind of fast on this, so like the flow isn't going in. Like you need to redo your verse. And I was like, nah, man, like I actually like it like this. But then I took it into consideration, but I was like, okay, yeah, let me do it a bit slower. But the thing is, the good part about what happened was that Lemmy's, when Lemmy records, his DAW, actually his digital audio workspace, kind of alters the beat in some way, so it made it a bit slower than it originally was. So I could do my verse a bit slower than how I did it. So he was like, yeah, okay, that sounds a bit better. So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, we were good to go with that track. But yeah, Lemmy was first.
Yeah, okay, I remember that, but it wasn't on no shit like your bars was whack or nothing like that. Like, yeah, I wasn't disrespecting your craft. I was just like the I was just trying to taking care of your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause motherfuckers be trying to have and motherfuckers be trying to have the best verse on track, so they'll leave you out to the sharks. They'll let you hop on that shit and have the listeners like, man, what the fuck is this? Nah, let me have the best verse. Like, I want everybody to do good on their shit. You know what I'm saying? so yeah, it's all love, man. But yeah, we got any more topics to talk about, man?
Okay, so the other one is Ed Sheeran found not guilty in the Marvin Gaye ripoff trial. So he was, I guess, Marvin Gaye's family was, suing him over a song of his. I can't remember the name of the song. It starts with a T or something. I don't really listen to Ed Sheeran, but like what happened was like they saying he used the same melody or something, and then Ed Sheeran said if he is found guilty, he's never gonna make music again. Like, imagine that. Like someone actually taking a case in a lawsuit that serious that he even pledges not to make music ever again. So him being found not guilty, a lot of people are happy because I guess Ed Sheeran is really dope, and I guess he's really good at blending his music with other genres in a way. So he's dope. Shout out to Ed Sheeran for getting through that. How would you feel about someone saying like you copied their melody, but you didn't really? It's just something. It's common sometimes that you use similar or interpolate a melody in some way. It's common, but like it seems like Marvin Gaye's family is trying to get everybody, because the last person I remember was Pharrell with Pharrell and Robin Thicke with that what's that song, Blurred Lines or something. So yeah, they got money off that, but I think they were trying to reach with Ed Sheeran now. So it's one of those. It's one of those things. So how would you feel if someone said, "Hey, you copied this melody, and now you have to pay this huge fine for not actually getting the rights for it, and you just made this melody from your head probably in some way, and you got maybe a bit of inspiration, but it's not really entirely like the same in some way." How would you feel? How would you feel as an artist?
Like now I'm prepared for shit like that, because I do that a lot. I do that a lot in my music just to pay homage, but this shit is a business. So what I learned is like when you do that shit, it's like sampling. You're sampling somebody's voice, but you're using it in real form. You know what I'm saying? So it is illegal. And yeah, you might be doing it unconsciously and you thought it was creative, but it did come from somewhere. So like at first in the beginning, I was like, damn, like I was pissed because, I was just like, man, I'm not trying to copy nobody. I'm just really paying homage, and I'm trying to enlighten my listener. But at the same time, now it just pushes me to be more creative and try to find something that's never been done. And with the Marvin Gaye thing, the Blurred Lines thing, I felt like that was a reach, but they won. Like, cause I guess whatever they did, like they won, and they won that. But with the whole Ed Sheeran thing, like, you know, shout out to him. You know, Ed Sheeran is he's talented. He's very talented. He got a lot of shit going on outside of the music that I don't really fuck with, and it kind of got me looking at him funny. But he's talented. It don't take away from nothing that he got going on talent wise. As for me though, I'm prepared for things like that. So if I do it, if I do something like that, I try to do it to the point where nobody gonna really know, or nobody can really tell unless they really listen to music. You know what I'm saying? But I guess in the industry, you gotta put down. You probably gotta put that stuff down, because if they catch you, they can sue you, and then that's where they win. So I guess you gotta put that stuff down in the paperwork, like, hey, and you gotta get clearance from that shit. So I try not to do it no more, because I used to do it a lot.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man. Like, the music industry is it's like a maze. It really is a maze, because like there's so many little things that could just mess you up, so many little traps that could just get you. You could just hum someone's melody and they can say, hey, you need to get that cleared. And it's really sad. Like, you can't really be creative anymore like that without people wanting a piece of the pie. So yeah, it's sad. But shout out to Ed Sheeran for getting through it. I would also be ecstatic if I won a case or got clearance from, you know, Marvin Gaye's family in some way, because yeah, it seems like they're now like money hungry. It's like they're not getting enough from his discography or his catalog, so they just want to make more from other ways of you know, profiting off his music.
Yeah, so, for sure.
It's sad. It's sad to see that, because it just shows how money just ruins everything, and you can't really live without you know, people being that hungry for money. So
word. It's showing you times is hard. Everybody trying to eat. For sure. As we continue on, how many of y'all, Rusi, you got something to say about that one? He probably busy. As we continue on, Kamikaze, do you remember that Freeway and Cassidy battle?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
So back in you remember Cassidy, right?
Yeah. Drinking my 2-steps.
But do you remember him before he got put on? Do you remember him like on this freestyle battle wave and all of that, and his freestyle sector has come up?
Yeah. I have seen him like you know, freestyle, because that's where he is best known, you know, for his lyrics and his freestyling. So yeah. So he had a big time battle with Freeway back in the day, and it was he was killing Freeway. Like, he was killing Freeway to the point where Freeway was like, yo, can you put a beat on? Like, Freeway was like, yo, put a beat on, because I guess I don't know if he wanted to spit something written or whatever, and it was just kind of embarrassing. It was kind of demoralizing the Freeway. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like he Cassidy ate him. You know what I'm saying? Who was the hottest in Philly type shit,
back in the day, and I just came across something where it says Cassidy reveals how Jay-Z set him up with the freeway battle. So and I think they was trying. I guess I could play it. Let me play it because it was saying how. Well, Cassidy on Freeway getting set up by Jay-Z. So that's what it says. So I wanted to tap in with it. Rusi, you there? Anybody there? Anybody else there who heard that? I guess X-Rated must be out. But I'm gonna play it though.
Man, what did you do with Freeway Soul?
Yeah.
Do you still have it? You have it in the case?
I think Free kind of got set up though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
Walk us through that day.
Yeah, walk us through that day. Because that was one of them infamous things. Like, yeah.
And we speaking on what we used to listen to, like this was a big time track. You know what I'm saying? Big time thing back in the day. Like Cassidy was a big thing back in the day. Like his come up. Okay, X-Rated, you back? X-Rated. Do you remember the Cassidy and Freeway battle?
No. Cass, is that the one where you told him to put the beat on?
Yeah, that's it. He's like, put a beat on, and then started laughing at man. Should I play it? Should I play it on X-Rated?
Yeah, play it.
I'm finna play that shit. That shit is funny. I know Tuco heard that shit. Tuco heard that shit before. Hold on.
Tuco don't know nothing about no Cassidy.
How long is it though? I hope it's not dumb long. I don't remember it being dumb long though. With Cat.
He whooped his ass real quick.
Yeah, it was real quick. Damn, I think he whooped his ass so bad this shit ain't on the internet no more. Hold on, is it? Hold on, yeah, it is.
We got to go upstairs to the real battle.
Fucking battle.
First
man.
one,
A real battle, man.
Ass elevator and shit.
You know my man Teflon Don.
Yeah, that's right.
You gonna be a rapper now?
Nah, never.
Country, soul, whatever. Tell me something.
Man, pick a lake. Tastes.
You know.
I'll show you how biscuit tastes. Trash bag, sticky tape, man, pick a lake. I'm getting cake on the corner usually, and I'll put you to sleep like a boring movie. I'm tired of niggas screaming they drove a .6 range. Well, I need 6 O's, dot pocket change. I'ma stay in the shop, chopping the cane, till it look like niggas play hockey on my chain. I'll run in your spot with a stocking on my face, cocked in, pop by mistake, I'm sloppy with the 8. Listen, man, I had you tied to your bed. You play dumb-dumb till some inside of your head. Off the side of the bridge on some Nino shit. I hold dice and pull metal on some casino shit. Niggas gamble with their life on some hero shit and get a fucking scarred face on some Pacino shit. Now, I might not know it all, but be know this, when there's war, y'all crumble like Dorito chips. I pass your strip every day. I don't see no bricks, man. I'm a pit. You a pussy, so we don't mix. Go ahead, spit out your jewels. I love that they froze up. You gonna do the same thing when Cass put them foes up. Take them all off and race off like I drove up. This year, raw 16s, nigga, no cut.
Yo.
Nigga flabbergasted, can't even think of his name.
You ain't fucking with Free for 2 reasons. My 2 kids, 2 mouths to feed. I blow kids, pause. Shoot niggas out they trees. Brody niggas, y'all get pushed right off your block. Freeway, when you see me, call the cops. Like I'm Pac, you ain't ready to die, then don't ride. All my niggas know that you're dying and don't cry. No weapon, Brody, you're 9 and won't die. Hood niggas, Butter Samir, a little ant. Middle of the summer, leave you dead where you stand. If you thought you was fucking with Freeway, you can't. C-A-N, apostrophe T. Tiger Woods, nigga, pop at your T, then I hop in a D. E-L-T-A 88, move yay from state to state. Stuff mixed fast, scrape the plate. No fist fight, keep whack, scrape your face. Like I got 10 men and forever to go. Ride with my man, it's whatever with O. Calico in my hand, feel like it got forever to blow. It's just some shit that I'm happy to know. Take, don't sell, still get a stack for an O. 5 for a half, advance money, brick in the tuck. I'm not dumb, no hits and I'm stuck. But believe me, I'm a gun, no hits and you fuck. In your house Sunday like NFL and Freeway. Don't fuck around with men that tell. Just believe me, you get chilly when you win that cell. I'm from P-H-I-L-L-Y. Hey, J. Reed niggas got LL knock. And the feds need to just let Gotti ride. I know young niggas that are body cops. Stop and think about what you facing here right in your career and go buy a pack of woods and roll me an L. Freeway, I'm the hood, I'm repping it well. Last year this time Free was under the jail. This year this time Free run with the rock. AK snubs and Glocks, put the gat to your mom titties, plug your pops. Better stack one around with me, break your pot. Better car one around with me, take your drop. Got some coke one around with me, break your strip. Matter of fact, take your strip, make it flip. When you gon' realize that the flow don't stop. Need money like Castro, dough don't stop. Nigga, you get what you ask for, bullets or bars. If the nigga from the hood or the nigga a star, Freeway still get at his nut. Pause, let young niggas from the hood parlay in my car. Take them with me when I cash my checks, so they can see clean money. Came from spitting the raw, not off a bundle, gotta stash the rest.
Yo, when I get hard with rhymes, I shine like lip gloss. You pissed off cause your dick small, so the condom slip off. I stick thick cards and hit walls until they click sword and get skull until my dick fall. I'm a sick boy. Throw a couple rocks in the watch so it could glisten more. If you knew your rhymes wasn't liver than mine, then what you spit for? I do like jewels. Ice Cube circle the wrist. Y'all pack selling catch jealous. We working with bricks. Watch your mouth cause you about to be the person I hit. You supposed to be rich. You can't even purchase a whip. I'm a boss, so I floss in the convertible 6 and get sucked by them sluts you get personal with. It's B-Cass, known for chrome and the ski mask. I'm so dope, I should get thrown in a rehab. I need cash bottom line. Hey, since I signed the dotted line, I've been out of my mind. Man, my eyes on the dollar signs and more coke. You guys just trying to shine, so y'all broke. We all smoke. Breathe in the ganja, and I don't pop Chris. I need something stronger. I drink that 151 and can't drive. I call God like, come get me one. Tipsy off rum, I pound my gun. You like Wyclef. Somebody call 911 when I want come. My chick take pike for me, all night for me, take flights for me. Y'all getting it first, this my life story. It's like I get actual ghosts to write for me. If I'm starving, I'm in your apartment, you a dead man. Clap. Turn your Sixers hat to a headband. You got a scared hand, fumble your coat, get cuffed up, then butt fuck, fumble the soap, you hugging the post. Crack and a gun in your coat, all winter. But then all summer you broke. If I front you some dope, the pack gone. Or get a gun like that long. To your back, dog, your back gone. I watch you holler on the payment. Next day his family put flowers on the payment. Dog, holler at my agent. My schedule tough. I'm in the Benz while shiz getting head in the truck. My presidential bezzy heavy as fuck. I aim for your neck and catch you in your head if you duck. My eyes red from the Dutch. I get raw on the album. Everybody hear me and be like, yo, shorty, a problem.
Yo, I'm a Rockefeller, he spit a Desert Eagle, he hold the niggas wanna eat with us, they know that we taking over. Rockefeller, he spit a Desert Eagle, he hold the neighborhood he coming from is crime infested, and where we get that money from is old and stinking, and it's a whole lot of it. Until I see some legal change, then I can't grow out of it. Hitting the block every chance I get. $800 hoop these pants and kits to get me around. 2 bricks to get you around, but getting grabbed with 2 bricks to get you sick in the gut and stuck in the jail. Grown men sitting around. Look at me now. BC songs with Jay. Miles away from PA out MIA. I gotta see my PO. I don't think I'll stay for the whole trip. Big titty women and show shit in the hood. Fuck big titty women and whole clips. But shit so different from Philly when we rollin'. Niggas wear socks to their knees and cut off jeans. Bad bitches with bubblegum soul reeds. And I had bitches that just wanted to smut. From LA to Maine, get brain, wanted to suck. Remember wearing same jeans, dirt stain in a cuff, and where I put my hand in. Remember hooking in school with bad bitches, wouldn't let me put my man in. But now shit changed, I can pull my man in, and pull his man in and have a 3-way tag and be on some Pac shit. Treat him just like that.
Yo, when the truck leave, what the hard stairs for? Cause I cut keys like a hardware store. It's funny, but hey, since I got my money up, I date chicks with fake tits and tummy tucks. They love to fuck and I got lots of condoms. I just go on my block to find them. I wait till they drive past and wave my watch behind them. And they pull over thinking that the cops behind them. Cause the rocks blind them like police car lights. My cock not dying, I keep hard pipe. And I creep your wife like ho holler. And I'll probably write your album. You don't want no problems. I have $4 and flip that. Bought a soda, 2 Dutches, some chips, and a Kit Kat. Got 25 cents back. Made a phone call like, yo, Swish, drop the chrome off. I got an easy one. You don't even need to come, but dog, I need the gun. Cause I'd rather be in a pen before I be a bum. It's a lot of cake out here, and I ain't eating none. Guess I gotta take out here to get a piece of some. You dumb niggas don't question me, cause I ain't really eating. I be just speaking hypothetically, but come to Lomkel Pike, I'm like a celebrity and still got one headlight on the celebrity.
Yo, you must don't know I don't play, don't kid around. Got a big truck, nigga, AK sit her down. If you got a low rider, then AK lift her up. Got a baby mama, AK stick her up. Nigga say the drama, AK lift you up. Off your feet, break her down, put her up, never toss the heat. Dick her down, eat me up, never toss your freak. But my young boy hit, said he tossed the sneaks and a couple of ones. Freeway, cold cannon with a couple of guns. If you must know, rap and crack, consecutive funds. Free pack back, they get clapped the second you run. Bullets travel through your chest, in and out, leave a hole, air crush your lungs. Chain was solid gold, but I switched to plat. Sunni Muslim pack guns like my brothers in Iraq. Hate the government, push them in, they wonder why they clap. We similar to that, sleep, and you be like Saddam. Niggas can't find where you at, and when my man got clapped, I just had to realize that a law took him and I just can't bring him back. So I got them recots and prayed that he made it to gender. Before I rob a bank, pray nobody get injured. But there's always a tough guy, brave and bold. That quick, he'll be your bus guy, laid them cold. My description, freezing hot guy, blazing cold. Why you bitching? You built like Popeye played a role. And I just spinach in the back of my safe. Push you back in your place, put the Mac in your face. Nigga, guns don't mean a thing if you ain't got that heart to pull. Freeway, cold gun, sharp like a harpoon. Make you part with your jewels, don't sleep, keep heat smart. Shot with the tool, bust, shot with the scale. Weigh O's, wrap them up, ship them out all day. Plus, I spit 6, switch flows like your drawers free. Roll with some stars free. Get here from your chick when she rollin' my car. Plus, when she rollin' my car, she holding them grams. Ain't shit changed but the Pontiac 6000 to the .6 range. Same block with my pop flip came. Go ahead.
Yo, man, listen, I don't got a whip, but I got my chick Z3 key. No top, dropped out like a GED. Reeking bitch, eating my dick like Ben Aki. I'm on the celly watching Belly on the DVD. If I get robbed, you get 5 in your E Nietzsche. Be blowing my...
Future business to be done.
Amen. What did you do with Freeway Soul?
Yeah.
Do you still have it? You have it in the case?
I think Free kind of got set up though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like.
Walk us through that day.
Yeah, walk us through that. Because that was one of them infamous things. Like, yeah.
I can't fully remember the day, but I think I was at Swiss house. And Swiss like, yo, we gotta go to the studio. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm always ready. So we jump in the car, we got the driver, he driving me to the studio. And we going in the studio, and he like, yo, this is a Mary J. Blige session. He like, this ain't my session, it's a Mary session. Some song got produced for Mary back in the day. She ain't never put it out, but she trying to put it out now. But we did it a little minute ago, so she want me to update some shit in the beat. Gotta add some shit, and and all that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we up in the studio. He pulling up some shit. He about to get in his bag. So I'm just sitting on the couch thinking of my bars, just, you know what I mean, in my bag. So I get hungry. So I'm like, man, I'm about to tell the driver, take me to McDonald's, man. So I go outside, go to the driver, like, yo, take me to McDonald's. Nigga like, all right. So he taking me to McDonald's. While we on the way to McDonald's, the radio on. And it's like, the radio when Rockefeller was on the radio and they was rapping and all that. So as soon as I'm like, yo, turn that up. As soon as it turned up, they like the round was ending. And then they like, man, can't nobody fuck with us, man. Like, nigga, we bet money. Niggas, we could bet anything. Nigga, anything niggas want to put up, we betting. These niggas can't fuck with us. Then Jay-Z said, yo, a nigga just called and said he want to bet. Guess how much he said he want to bet? They like, how much? He like, $1,000. Holla. Like, they talking crazy up there, right? So the same way kind of like Hitman felt like that Jay-Z verse was directed at him. I felt like that shit that they was saying up there was like at me. I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, they don't realize I'm in New York right now. Like, what are they talking about? Like, what's going on? Like, I just felt mad. Like, so I got my McDonald's. I go back in the studio. So I got my face all frowned. I'm like this. So it's like, fuck wrong with you? I'm like, man, these niggas on the radio talking all crazy, talking about this and that, and can't nobody beat them and all this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? He like, I'm like, he like, who? Like, them state property niggas, man, they got fucking Hove up there, talking this, doing this. So he like, it don't matter, man. Hove about to come to the studio anyway. So I'm like, he about to be here in the studio anyway. So then he like, cause he on this Mary song, he rapping on, he gotta change his verse up, so he about to come through anyway. So then, like, Jay-Z was like an inspiration before I got on too. So it was like, at the same time, I'm like happy that I'm gonna meet the nigga, but then mad cause it's like he got these niggas and he talking crazy. But I'm like, damn, this Jay-Z, that nigga, like, so I wanna meet him though, right? So I'm in there, I'm just sitting on the couch like this. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z come in the door, he speaking to Swiss and all them. Like, you know what I mean? Getting shit together. And he come over like right there. And Swiss like, oh, want to introduce you to my artist. This Cassidy, the nicest nigga in the world. Like he the nicest. And Jay-Z like, the nicest? What? He like, the nicest where? Like, he like, him? He like, nigga, this nigga the nicer than who? He ain't nicer than my niggas. You ain't just heard my niggas that I had on the radio? He like, he ain't nicer. He don't even look big enough for Beanie. Look at his size. Look how little he is. He not, you know he don't want it against Free. Come on, what you want me to put you against my 16-year-old Chris? He start talking like that. So I'm like, yo, it go from like my inspiration, me happy to meet the nigga, to like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, who is you? Like, what is you talking about, my nigga? I'm like, yo, I will destroy one of them niggas, man. Who the fuck are you talking to? Like, now I'm getting mad. And Swiss see it. So Swiss like, nah, calm down, guys. Relax, bro. Like this, like chill. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you trying to kill one of them niggas, man? You got me fucked up. And Jay-Z, I'm thinking he like pick up his phone. He like this. Like he ain't bothered and shit. Like he don't give a fuck. He like, yeah, I'm at the studio. I got this nigga in here talk shit like he can rap and all that. Yeah, bring Mac. Oh, y'all come through. Yeah, all right, holla, right? So at that time, after I see him make the call, I'm just sitting over there like this. Like, yo, I'm about to kill one of these niggas, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, it could be him. All jokes aside. Like, yo, it could be him. Like, any of these niggas is about to die right now. So I'm like, yo, and he called, it's gonna probably be a couple of them. I'm like, yo, so I got the verses aside. So the verses I said for free, it was like the introduction verses just in case they replaced him. I thought they was gonna replace him. but they never did. Like, I ain't get to the light, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit.
But next thing you know, I had the door get kicked in. It's Matt, bitch. Matt come in, looking all around. Next thing you know, Oskino right behind him. Then I see Chris, then Free, and all them come in. Then they looking all around the room. Now at this time, our niggas that we call from the studio start coming in too. So now the studio filled up. There's like wild niggas in there. So he looking around like this and all that shit. And next thing you know, he look over to me. And he see me, and he know me from the city. Like, I'm carrying it already. They didn't tell, Jay-Z didn't tell them that they about to come and see me. He said, we got some little nigga talk crazy, this and that. So they thinking it's about to be easy. Like, they just got off the radio. They shut the city down. They on top of the world. They like, man, this little nigga about to die. They ain't know it was me though. So when Beast came, he like, oh shit, B from Philly. He like, B from Philly. What's up? Like, he shake my hand, like, right? He shake my hand. Then Oskino like, oh shit, B from Philly. Your name B, right? So, like, cause Oskino already know me. Like, he seen me before, and you just heard him say B from Philly. So you like, oh shit, B from Philly, your name B, right? So I flagged him and I get up like this. And once I get up like this, they like, yo, now who you say you want to battle? Who you say you want to battle? Like, what you was saying before niggas? I'm like, what? Nigga, I said I killed any of these niggas. I don't give a fuck who it is. So now they dare, and I'm like, now is on. Like, I don't give a fuck who it is. And niggas like, Free, go ahead, Free. Free, go ahead, Free. Start screaming out Free, and I'm like, Free? I'm thinking that's the last person they gonna pick is Free. So niggas like, Free. And that's how it went. Man, I said, and that's how the shit went.
So wait a minute, so right when he said, put a beat on, did you know it was done? Like, in your heart of hearts.
I actually thought it was done. But for that, like if you watch the battle, it was a time when I finished the verse and
you just knew it was done. So
I forgot what I said at the end, like, and you pretend you pay me. I put 10 in your AV and pretend you paid me.
Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna end it right there. Man, that was a classic time, man. That was a classic time, bro. We can keep it moving. Jakes, what it do, man? Kamikaze, what you got anything else, bro?
Well, not really. I do have the one about Timbaland and him previewing a song he used to generate using AI to generate Biggie's voice. So he's kind of embracing the whole AI thing because he said he always wanted to work with Biggie. So he made this song. But I won't say I'm impressed with it because, you know, it's AI, and I don't think like Timbaland would have made the beats that he's making now. I don't think that back then Biggie would have been jumping on that kind of stuff. So it's really, you know, it's something iffy for me. So if you want, you could play the video, but it's not really that wild to me. I don't find it to be that wild because the AI is not that good with this one.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I seen it too. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I think they going too hard. It's like you clearly didn't. You clearly use technology to make this shit. It's not like you worked with him. You fabricated some shit. It's like they trying to. It's like they in denial. Once again, niggas is in denial. You like in denial. You use artificial intelligence to make a song for somebody who's not here. Like, you really didn't work with him. You in denial. So, yeah, I'm going to play that shit. I agree with you.
Alright, so I'm sitting here with my brother Creative God. And we know that there's a lot of talk about AI. We know how the feelings of violating certain things, but let me tell you something. I got a solution. We're working on it. It's going to be beneficial to everybody. But in the meantime, I got to share something I've been working on because I always wanted to do this and I never got a chance to. I always wanted to work with Big and I never got a chance to. Until today, it came out right. Play!
Yeah, that shit was slick overrated. That shit was slick overrated, bro.
I can say the beat was hard, but like I wouldn't think Biggie would jump on that though. Like it doesn't seem like it would have been Biggie's vibe. So yeah, it is somewhat overrated.
I mean, Timberland keeps saying, I got something that like that's gonna change the game or some shit. Like, what do you have?
I think he's working on like some law or some platform or program that does legally allow you to use AI in some way. Because that's honestly how I see it. There will be in the music industry, I think there will be a time where the artists are going to now get compensated whenever someone uses their likeness in some way. Like maybe a Drake does get like a certain percentage of the music, or he gives the person who wrote it, some kind of compensation. What up, Jakes?
What up? I gotta ask y'all a question. Y'all think Biggie would have jumped on a beat with Pharrell, Ye, and Swiss and Just Blaze?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Pharrell and Kanye, yeah, for sure. I think so.
I think he'll hop on all of their beats. I even think he'll hop on the Timberland beat too.
Yeah, but not this one. I don't think this kind of vibe. Maybe the old school Timberland though.
I'm a like that beat that Timberland played. It almost sounded like a song that Biggie did. You nasty, that nasty boy. It almost sound like that. Cause Biggie do got beats. Biggie had some party beats like that. So I do see. I'm not gonna lie. I see Biggie getting on something like that. But it's just like my whole thing is like you forcing this shit and you acting like you the first nigga that did it. And just because you got an outcome for it, you want to be that nigga. Like he. It's only because he's famous. It's only because Timberland is famous and he got pulled. Is that he gonna be able to pull it off? But the nigga who did the Drake track, he was like the first nigga who did it a few months ago. He was like the first nigga to like go viral with it. But Timberland is riding that wave because of his name. He gonna turn that shit into some money, and him and all his people, they like, oh shit, money can be made off this shit, and they gonna run with that shit. So that's the part that I don't like. Like just because you famous and shit, and you the man, like you got pulled. You can make it quote unquote legal. Like this shit should already be legal.
Nah, I dig that, but also as a fan and an artist, I would love to if we could recreate, Biggie with these artists that he never got to work with. Like that shit is gonna be crazy.
It is. I'm not even gonna cap. The shit gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, but like, in the back of my head, I'm gonna just be like, this shit. Like, I guess I just gotta see it. But I can't cap. The shit gonna be hard. But this AI shit is wild, man. It's wild. I'm just gonna stay tuned for it. I'm not gonna come into it hating.
Yeah, it is wild, man. And like, I see the cons, but there's a lot of pros too, man. Like, not just Biggie, like just fucking, like there's other like Michael Jackson working with Pharrell and shit, like dude.
The shit wild, boy. I can't cap. It's definitely interesting, bro. It's definitely interesting as fuck. Want to get into some music, Kamikaze?
Yeah. Just one more. I just saw this during the week about Pop Smoke and his music. So they've run out of music to release from him. All the stuff that he worked on, they don't have anymore. So they can't make any more projects for him or posthumous music because all his music is run out. He's dry now. So that's kind of a downer. And I feel sorry for artists that get taken advantage of like that. Like when they leave this earth, all their music is getting used like that. So now that AI is around, I think they're gonna keep him alive in some way by trying to try to get someone to embody his vibes and still release some Pop Smoke music. But sadly, the record labels are now saying he doesn't have any more music, so they can't do anything with him anymore.
So with the AI, like since he don't have no more music, they can't generate anything new for him?
I think they probably are gonna try to do that because the AI is getting better, so maybe they're going to start using AI. It could be something that they do try, because they might get someone from Pop Smoke's crew to kind of rap, because they probably do know like Pop Smoke's cadence and vibes. So who knows?
Yeah. I think they're gonna find a way. They might be lying too.
Real drop. I wasn't even a Pop Smoke fan.
He's more of an Uzi I Just Want to Rock fan now. Like he's.
Nah, man, it was like Pop Smoke's voice, man. It was just too dark for me.
So Pop Smoke got this one song that I love, and it's just like the Christopher Walken shit. I love that song, and then he got the joint with Lil Baby and the Baby. Like, I see what you saying though. Like, I don't listen to all his shit, but those songs is fire.
And to me, I think he's like Uzi too. Like out here in New York, like they brainwash you with it. Like it was just heavy rotation.
Yeah.
To me, it was just like, this nigga's voice is just so dark and like it just didn't sound good to me sonically. Like I just couldn't, like, I saw what they was doing. I just couldn't get down with it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Also, then, I didn't get into Pop Smoke's music anyway like that, because everybody was so hyped about that, Dior song.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even...
His beats was even dark, like...
Oh yeah, that drill shit, man. So
that's
that drill shit.
Shout out to the UK drill, cause like when they rap on it, it's not as dark, But they have their lingo, they have their vibes in the UK, so their vibes aren't as dark though. But to each their own. But yeah, pop wasn't a vibe. Hey, he could be a 50 Cent clone. He could have been a 50 Cent clone in some way. He could have been 50's son. We don't know, because Pop probably never met his dad. So, It could be a conspiracy of some sort.
I didn't even know who he was until he died, honestly.
Kind of same here, you know. That's the only time I started hearing and getting to know him a bit. So yeah, I guess it's like that industry plant kind of thing, you know. They try to put you in there, and sometimes it's not as successful, so they try to take you out.
Facts. That Christopher Walken shit though. Can't nobody tell me nothing about that song. I love that song. I love that joint. But I feel y'all though. I definitely feel where y'all coming from. What we got? We gonna get into some music. Gonna go 2 for 2, and then we can I guess Kamikaze, we can come back with the overrated, underrated. I know I got one. I gotta cook up some more. But let me go ahead and just get this music going.
Bitcoin Tom underrated.
Hell nah. Overrated as fuck. What about that Pepe coin? Overrated, underrated?
Like this, why you jeopardize shit when we had it going good? Gotta limit my grip, you said it wouldn't slip. I told you tripping, I knew that it would. Who knew that it ended like this? Why you jeopardize shit when we had it going good? Gotta limit my grip, you said it wouldn't slip. I told you tripping, I knew that it would. Go back to the old days, no way. Go back to my old ways, no way. I'm here for the always, always. I'm here for you always, always. Okay, don't play, lost in it, locate. I'm fixing to break, I'm finished with it takes. It is what it is though, acceptance the name of the game. Is it a lack of potential or more of a lack of restraint? I've been on the wrong side more times than I can count, but every time was well intentioned. I'm paving the path to hell. Let's run. Let's run. I've been on the wrong side more times than I can count, but every time was well intentioned. I'm paving the path to hell. Let's run. Let's run. I got some places to be, I got some places to go. I can't afford all these fees. I can't believe what I see when I'm looking at versus gross. Shit is crazy. I remember the good times vaguely. I got some people to see, I got some people to hold. Need to remember these things, need to remember to hold, need to remember to go. Shit is crazy. I remember the good times vaguely.
Just a crypto whale trying to eat some redfish. Fell in love with blocks and got a new money fetish. Hopped out the matrix, rewrote my own code. Illuminati still recruiting, but the shit getting old. It's hard to build when you beefing with the Masons. They haven't realized that the old ways are ancient. It's a new world, it's a new day. One way or another, I'ma get paid. Still at Boca Chica looking for Elon. Cleaned up all his shit, he act like he didn't see us. Pay me in Doge, unless you really broke. And if you buying all the land, you better fix the roads. Pussy, Akanaki sent me to expose all these demons. America dream only real if your ass is sleeping. About to pump GZX, then just dip. Hit Mexico and sign a deal real quick. I'm bullish on the peso, the Gusta me no robo. Meant to buy God, I got an NFT halo. Out in Dallas with the 9 on me like Romo. Self-made CEO who never pay for promo. Pumpin' dumpin' all night long. Crypto life, that's where I belong. Gotta get the cash, gotta stay strong. Pumpin' and dumpin' all night long. It's a cold world, this crypto game get risky. Turn 1 Bitcoin into 250. The IRS know I'm a blockchain trapper. On 6 blockchains, got more options than a poo-poo platter. I'm the niggas of the blockchain, pass my crown. Crypto nomad, bouncing from town to town. I'm a time traveler, whole new timeline. No pussy in me, just know I lived 9 lives. Mandela effect, shit so real. Gold was the reason Gaddafi was killed. Wake up from the bullshit, I'm chewing on the blue pill. Crazy list of labs on that island, shit's like for real. Since 1936, I've been knocking out these Nazis. Got some Euro in some any moment I could go kamikaze heads, taking pictures. Tell them keep watching. Take an image of my face, you better send a copy. Pumpin' dumpin' all night long. Crypto life, that's where I belong. Gotta get the cash, gotta stay strong. Pumpin' and dumpin' all night long.
Whoa. Shout out Beasatry, shout out Tony B. Hot songs. You already know this shit's on fire. It said Wake and Bake, 58. Everything straight. We great. You did. We're gonna go ahead and get into that overrated, underrated. Kamikaze, what you got, bro? Uh-oh. I hope Kamikaze ain't rugging.
Oh, shucks, it was off.
Alright, for sure.
My mic was on already. So,
you guys stop hanging out with Bitcoin Child.
Bitcoin Child.
What up, Jay?
Got us rugged in here.
Hey, hold on, Kamikaze, before you go. Hold on, before you say anything. We got 2 Cold, Gorilla Jason, X-Rated in this bitch. When is the XRPL pool party coming back? What the fuck is going on? What's good? Talk to me. I'm just putting it out there. Kamikaze, go ahead.
Still going to sleep on time. Big facts.
Alright, bet. AI ghostwriters. Overrated or underrated?
Damn. Oh damn, we gotta put the thing up. We gotta put the emojis up.
AI ghostwriters.
Okay, so overrated, put the thumbs up. Underrated, put the thumbs down. So if you think AI ghostwriters, having a ghostwriter that's artificial intelligence, do you think it's underrated? Underrated, thumbs down. Overrated, thumbs up. Okay, so let me start off by saying it's I would say it's in between, but I honestly think it's underrated. Just having technology find the best formula for a song and then generating that for you and seeing if it works. That would be fire. So I would be looking forward to that, but then it shows that there won't be as much emotion in music anymore. So there's not that human element to it. I do think it's underrated though, because it's like a new technology and it could help those who can't really afford to get the highest tier or top tier songwriters to help them, ghostwrite or write their songs. So it's a cheaper alternative in the long run.
Who wanna go next?
I think it's underrated. Like, it's just all the possibilities of what's to come in the future. Like I just got a thought about like artists who are not here. If you got AI generating work for them, like it's gonna get to a point where these artists are gonna have like, imagine like satellite radio with their own individual stations, nothing but their work, whether it be their work or AI generated, it's crazy.
For sure. X-Rated, what you got?
What was the question again? Is it overrated or underrated? What happened? My bad, I'm doing some other shit. What happened?
AI ghostwriting.
Yeah, AI ghostwriters, are they overrated or underrated? Underrated, having artificial intelligence ghostwrite your music.
That shit is hella underrated. Like shit, like everybody could be a star now. This is fucking great. I'm about to give me one of them motherfuckers. I'm about to be a star. Give me one.
Rusi, what it do?
Yeah, I feel like it's overrated because, you know, like, I don't know, every time I hear people talk about the concept of, like, AI taking over, I be like, we created this. What are you talking about? You know, like, there's no way this thing can be better than us, and we created this thing. So that's my whole point about it, and I'm like, people, if somebody thinks that AI can write better for them, I just feel like they might want to challenge themselves a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because the AI is only going to do basically what we tell it to do, you know?
Facts. So I say that it's both, and I hear what everybody's saying, like, you know, to Rusi's point, the artists that need to be challenged, I feel like AI is gonna be the thing that challenges them. It can take them over the hump. But at the same time, didn't the dude who released this Drake song, you see what happened, right? They sued him or something. They took it off. But they could have embraced this dude, and that's probably what they doing behind closed doors. They probably embracing this dude because the AI track that they did for Drake in the Weeknd, it was hot. People was feeling it. Like, they was like, damn. They was slick saying, like, why Drake really can't rap like that? Why Drake really don't make a song like that? That's basically what niggas was saying. Like, niggas was like, yo, Drake never even made a track like that. So it's like, that's the underrated part about it. Like, I'd rather hear AI Drake than real Drake. At this point, if the nigga gonna make a song like that, I'd rather hear that AI shit than his shit. But on the flip side, it's like what Rusi's saying. You know, I'm a human being. He a human being. We're artists. We're writing our music every day. It goes back to that foundational point. Like, Kamikaze's an artist. He's writing his music. We all got our own pen. We all creatively doing this from within. Like, nigga, step your game up type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just on it. I'm on both sides. I hear what Jake's is saying, like, for a Big or, like, you know, a Young Dolph, like, you know, or the artists that we like that died or some shit like that, or the artists that people like that died, you know, hey, it could get crazy, like hearing them with legendary producers, but the thought of it sound cheesy. Like, to me, the thought of it is cheesy as hell, but this AI shit been coming out pretty good. It's been coming out pretty good, and it's coming out kind of scary, but it's like scary good. So it's just like, I'm open-minded to it, but we got to be careful. We can't let that shit, because that AI shit is like a bug. We can't let that shit get to us. You know what I'm saying? We still got to stay sane out here. So I got, and I think this one was a topic, but I think that Kamikaze, let me know if you brought this one up before, but mine's is being an opening act versus closing the show. Is that overrated, underrated? Kamikaze, before y'all answer, did you bring that up before?
Nah, I don't think I have put up, like, being an opening act or closing for someone.
Yeah, so basically my overrated, underrated topic is being the opening act or being the closing act. Overrated, underrated, and why? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I think it's underrated because you still need exposure. It gives you exposure, so you're still gonna be out there, even though you're not like the main event. You still can get some fans. At least you are performing for people, and you might just get more exposure than you did before. So yeah, I think it's underrated.
For sure. On Rusi, you wanna go?
It's kind of both for me. As far as like opening up, I don't think there's nothing wrong with opening up. I think that's a good thing. A lot of times the opening acts are there so you can know, like who the up and coming bands are. The main act, they've been doing their thing forever, but the up and coming acts, those are the ones that they kind of like trying to introduce to you on the set. So that's important versus the closing act. But then I feel like after a while, when you did your due diligence in the music game, you should be the main act. There should be those times when you're the main act. You know what I mean? So that's why I said it's kind of both for me, because I see the value in both of them. And it's not like even if I feel like Bob Marley did that. Even if I feel like I'm a bigger artist than somebody else, if it gives me an opportunity to tap into a different demographic, then I'm going to open up for different artists. I don't have a problem doing that, because ultimately getting people to hear the music is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? And if you do a good job at performing, it's going to help you out. And then closing as well. I've had this problem with closing shows as well, is that you get to hear everybody else play, and then when it's your turn to play, then you're all tired, and you don't got that juice that you had in the beginning. It's late. You never know. People might be leaving because they got to go to work, or they might have other stuff to go do. You never know. Right. So it's both ways for me.
Facts. Yeah, I think opening. And before I say my answer, like, I remember watching documentaries about the Rock the Mic tour, and Redman and Method Man will open it, and people used to say like, yo, they had the best set, and they opened it. Like, people would look forward to going to that show because of Redman and Method Man opening the show and kicking it off. And I think that it's underrated. I think it's underrated because for an opening act to do that, because you set the tone. You're the foundation of the show. So if you come in there with your energy and it's good music and it's good vibes, you can capture a whole audience. You know what I'm saying? And gain a whole new fan base. You know what I'm saying? And be known just for that. And that's how you gain your notoriety to becoming a closing act, or an act that's gonna be working the middle of the show and the end. You know what I'm saying? So like Rootsy said, if your acts after you ain't hitting on nothing, people might get disinterested and might want to leave. They might have other things to do, and they might not even get to you as a closing act. So you got to make sure, as if you holding a show like that, you want to make sure everybody's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So you can even be seen at the end. But people will still pay a lot of money to see the closing act and things like that, so they'll stay. But I think being an opening act is very underrated, and closing it is underrated. They're both underrated to me, for sure.
All right. Should I go to the next topic?
Yeah.
The next. This is my last one because I didn't get another one. So, lip syncing during a performance. Is overrated or underrated?
Overrated as fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna go first. Lip syncing during a concert is overrated. Like, I grew up. My whole family's from the islands, from Jamaican, and I come from the culture where you know, DJing. Like, you know, they call the artists, they call the dancehall artists DJs. So like when you go to a party and you see a motherfucker DJing, they're on the mic like talking, like ain't nobody lip singing, and they get on the mic and they really rap. Ain't no song being played behind it, nothing like that. Like it's raw, pure emotion. And you know, I grew up. I come from that era. You know what I'm saying? Like if you playing a song behind your performance, then it shows that you're not taking the craft seriously. Like, and I also come from an era where they do dubs and jingles. So you got to do the song. You're gonna do your studio track, but then you got to do 50 more dubs and 50 more jingles for other DJs. So you got to do that shit 50 more times and say the DJ's names 50 more times. So you got it. So at this point, what the hell is a lip sync? Like that shit don't even exist. So you got to go out there and do the damn thing. So when I see artists go out there and be playing the whole MP3 and be rapping on it, it's just like, man, I get disinterested. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. Like I thought I expected more out of this artist, and it was a track that I liked. Like those things play heavily on you know, if I'm rocking with you and your whole brand as an artist. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I see it. Who's next? Lucy or Kamikaze?
Yeah. So for me, I agree. Like it's highly overrated, man. Like you there to perform for your fans. You know, if they really wanted to hear your music, you know, they would just stay in the car and just listen to it there. They want to hear you. They want to hear your voice. They want to see you performing. So, you know, doing a performance where you're not really, you know, reciting your lyrics is kind of a downfall for you. And I don't think it's really good for an artist to do that. Well, maybe if you know, kind of have troubles with breath work or something and you need that assistance, then yeah, having like a kind of backtrack where it's not really that loud, but you know, to some degree you do have some assistance. But like overall lip syncing, nah, that's not the wave. That's not the wave at all. So I think it's overrated because of that. Like if I'm a fan of you and you do that, I would never ever come to a concert again. So
facts. Rusi, what it do?
Yeah. You know, lip syncing is something that I can't say I've ever really even witnessed it before, because I'm not going to be around that kind of funniness. Like, if you can't perform your own song, man, I don't know what to say. Like, for me, the music is so serious. Like, if I'm in the studio with somebody and they got to keep doing breaks, you know what I mean, like to get their verse done. Like, I understand people like to punch in and stuff, but some people just do that because they can't go all the way through. Even to me, that's the same thing, because when it comes to performing, how are you going to be able to perform the song if you got to break the verse down? I mean, I understand you go and practice it and everything, but you got to be able to have it that first time, because that first energy that you deliver on a song, that's the initial one. That's the best one for me. Like that first one when you get it down right and it's right, that's the best one. That's the best lick. You get what I'm saying? So lip syncing to me is like, man, like that's just what scammers do to me. Like they're not even singing. You know what I'm saying? That's you just scamming everybody in the audience. You just took everybody's money and robbed everybody.
Facts.
It's crazy.
Real talk. I got one more overrated, underrated before we get up out of here. Doing a feature with somebody in person, overrated, underrated. Doing the feature with the actual in this day and age, doing a feature with somebody in person, is it overrated or is it underrated? Yeah, so I think that it's underrated, although it's not like in a case like me and Kamikaze or me and Rootsy, like I'm in Atlanta, Rootsy's in San Diego, Kamikaze's in South Africa. Like, it was not easy for us to do something. It's not gonna be common for us to do any tracks together because we're so far away. But if we had to change, maybe we could live stream or some shit like that. Maybe I never seen that nobody do that shit before. Live stream a whole feature, but I think that it matters because it allows for, it brings back the friendly competitiveness in music, and it brings it makes for a better song. Like, you know, once again, I'm from that era in hip hop where artists did songs together in the studio. And nobody got to hear nobody's verse. You know what I'm saying? You wrote your verse, I wrote my verse, I went in there and did my verse, then you couldn't change your shit. You had to go in there and do your verse. You had to do what you had. You know what I'm saying? And then we put it together, and then it's lit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, now we're in a day and age where you gotta send your verse in, and then, you know, people might get in their feelings like, oh, his verse is hotter than mine, or getting in their feelings, or nah, do it over like Kodak Black said. But I respect the Kodak Black and Jadakiss situation because Jadakiss said that Kodak Black said it in front of his face. So it's not like he texted him or called him. He said it in his face. So and like we were saying, money was probably on the line. But you know, if you know, you know. Like, we from that era where we in the studio together. I'm writing my shit, you writing your shit, and then it clicked. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's underrated.
Yeah, I think it's highly underrated because, you know, you kind of need to get the chemistry going, especially when you're in person. You do get that chemistry with the artists, you know, working together in the same studio. And you know, with that, you do bring out the best work, and you probably have more time to work on more music, you know, rather than just getting beats or a verse and then you just do your thing, and you don't really have that vibe of relating to what you both are saying in the song. So I think it's highly underrated even to this day. Though we have like all these tools to kind of work together, or like online and from far distances, I still think this, you know, working in person is one of the best ways because of, you know, getting that chemistry.
Big facts. Rusi?
Yeah, man. I think it's underrated as well because, like both of you guys are saying, like when you're actually in a studio together, like the energy and everything. Like I think one of the best songs I did recently, you know, it was like that type of vibe. Like I invited my dudes over. I was like, "Hey, come over, let's make a song." And everybody was seeming to go through the same type of drama at the same time in their life, and we was like just talking about it. And I was making a beat while we was talking about it, and we were just vibing. And then we was like, what we gonna make this song about? And then we was like, well, we just talking about it right now, but let's call it Talk About It. And then I got a phone call, and the phone call like made the energy in the room crazy. Everybody there was able to feel it. You know what I mean? Because I got pissed off. And then as soon as I got off the phone, I said, I'm about to record my verse. And I got on the mic and I recorded, and immediately after that, everybody else got on the mic and got on there and did their part as well. And the way it came out was just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Versus like if I would have sent them a beat and been like, hey, yo, get on this right quick. And then, you know, that type of vibe. Having that energy and having everybody's mindset, what everybody's going through, and everybody being able to be on the same page and to be on one accord, I think that's what creates good music, like with bands. Like when you have a live band on stage, you know what I mean? Like when all the musicians are on one accord, it's magical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the type of stuff that heals people. You know what I mean? And brings those vibes and gives people those life experiences. And then that goes back even further. like, imagine a whole band, they grow up together playing music forever, and they know how to bring this vibe. You get what I'm saying? Because they just been in the same room making music forever for such a long time. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's highly, highly underrated. I don't think they do it enough these days. I think now most days, most stuff is just like, hey, yo, I'm gonna send you this verse, get on it right quick, versus like people actually linking up and getting into the studio. You know what I mean? I think another thing I think as well is that a lot of artists would be intimidated to get into the studio with people sometimes because they're not like well equipped on their own to go and make music. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of gimmicks and different things going around when it comes to creativity and music these days, and everybody's not able to just like write some verses or do something right quick. They doing all kind of stuff to make music. You know what I'm saying? So when you in the studio, you get to actually see the person's practices, how they draw their inspiration, and then as well, everybody in the room is able to learn off of each other and feed off of each other. You feel me? So that's something that's highly underrated with music, and I also think that's a big reason why music is declining. You know?
Facts. I dig what you're saying. Like, it's taken away from the organic, the organic aspect of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of shows how it's kind of flawed and it's forced. Where we're kind of forcing things to happen through money, and you know, the organic build up for music ain't the same. So I definitely agree with that. But yeah, man. What?
I have one last overrated, underrated, and the overrated, underrated is radio play. Having your song play on radio. Do you think it's overrated or underrated nowadays?
Underrated.
Why is it underrated?
Because where else are you gonna play your music?
Hey, you can get playlists now, bro. Like Spotify playlists, Apple Music playlists. You can get your music, you know, streamed on YouTube. You know, all these streamers doing their thing. You know, there's so many new avenues now, but overall, yeah, it's underrated. And the reason why I say it's underrated is because, you know, you as an artist won't get as much exposure as you would if your music is playing on radio. It is still one of the best ways to get exposure, and a lot of people still listen to radio. You probably listen to radio when you go to work and drive, you know, sometimes. So you may catch a song that may be a hit to you on the radio. So yeah, that's why I say it's underrated.
I think it's overrated. I don't listen to the radio at all. Like, I'm like one of them streamers. I stream all the time, but at the same time, in order to be heard on the radio, what I've seen with the radio is, in order to be heard on the radio, you gotta be like mainstream as fuck. Anyway, they don't have underground. They don't have outlets for like artists like us on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like on FM radio, at least, you gotta be signed. It's hella political. It's you know, you're gonna have to pay a lot of, and if it's not, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money because there's so many artists that's in line. Like, I'm in Atlanta, so I know how it works here. You have to pay a lot of money to get them folks to play your stuff. It's become like a business, and it's like it's not gonna work in your favor. Although what Kamikaze is saying is true, you know what I'm saying? It's very true. Like you one play on the radio, you gonna catch somebody ear. Like, people still listen to the radio all the time, but me, I'm not. In my case, I just think that it's overrated. I'd rather just stream and listen to music the best way I can. I started listening to radio a long time ago. The only way you catch me listening to radio is if I'm at the barbershop or like somebody I'm around just got the radio on. That's the only way that I really catch the radio nowadays.
I think that I don't know. I got a different idea of what radio is. I think. I mean, I understand radio started with FM radio and stuff, right? But nowadays, radio has advanced so much. Whereas this is a radio station. This is what people tune into. And what got me thinking about that was I was tuning into Pauly because they be talking about the Pepe coin, and I was like, this is a radio station, bro. Like, they're radio personalities. Like, Lemmy, your personality, Kamikaze, your personality. This is a radio station. You guys play music. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a radio station. And what made me think that, right, is because they play music over there and they play all the Pepe songs, right? So let's say, like, somebody's got a song, and I've heard it, and I've seen people this happen. People be like, hey, what's that song that you played? People request it because they want to go get it. And the way that things are nowadays with artists and everybody rising up and taking control of their lives, those types of things are what our new radio stations are. That's how we get our news. That's how we get our entertainment. These are our radio stations now. We've taken control. Yeah, that's how it started and everything, but even Kamikaze with Sonar Muse, you get what I'm saying? That can be considered a radio station. You feel me? But then even if you think about like just regular radio, one thing that people don't think about is college radio stations. You know what I mean? College radio stations are always looking to add new artists to their playlist because, you know, their students, the college students are, like, when I went to college, I was always looking to, like, soak up new information and get new stuff, hear new music, and explore the far boundaries of life. You get what I'm saying? So I think, like, all college students, that's what they're going to school for, is to kind of learn, to try to see what's out there. So college radio stations are always a good point to start to get your music out there as well because, like, colleges have shows, you know what I mean? They have bunches of shows and they have bunches of things where they can invite you, and then that up and coming crowd, that's your fan base. That's good. You know, that's how trends catch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's highly underrated.
For sure. I see where you're coming from with it. For sure. Anybody else want to share their thoughts on it?
Radio's still key.
For sure.
Yeah, I think we have now reached the end of the show. I think it's time we start, closing off and start saying our thank yous and our goodbyes. So I'll just start it off. And then Lemmy, you can play the last track before we end. So I'd like to give a shout out to everybody who pulled through. First and foremost, the host with the most. Always, we show love to her all the time. Shout out to Too Cold. Really appreciate you, doing your thing. Always holding it down here for you. The Wake and Bake wouldn't be what it is if you weren't, the hostess on the XRPL. You basically are like a radio host, like Rootsy said. You been holding the spaces down. So you have your own station on the XRPL radio. If there actually will be one in the future, you would be one of those main hosts on the XRPL radio. Really appreciate Lemmy for hosting these spaces, holding it down on YouTube as well. Shout out for doing your thing. Shout out to Rootsy for pulling through, adding his input. Really appreciate it, man. Always look forward to hearing from you and hearing more of your music. Really appreciate Gorilla Jakes, the substitute teacher. Shout out to you. You back in the building from your hiatus. Appreciate it. Bitcoin Tom. Appreciate you too, man. Doing your thing. You always holding it down, the trolling side. So we 100% appreciate you. Doing your research. Being the troll patrol. you know, getting at the trolls at the same time. So shout out to you. Mystic Spirit, appreciate you. You know, pulling through. All love. It's been great. Glad to have you on the show. Looking forward to seeing you again next week if you pull through. Would like to hear more about Mystic Spirits and what you guys do. Tony, really appreciate you and your music. Thank you for pulling through and listening to the space. Kawasaki, Epic, we appreciate you guys. Epic Style. And the last two, Also, we really appreciate you. And the mans, Easy Hasumi, appreciate you. You know, you being here, you becoming a regular. Really appreciate y'all. Shout out, all love.
For sure. Shout out everybody up in here. You already know. Everybody that Kamikaze said, Gorilla Jakes, Too Cold, Rootsy, Bitcoin Time, aka Troll Man, Tony, Mystic, you already know, man. Blessings on.
Where you going?
I'm finna go troll, man. I'm finna go troll these people up in Vegas, man. What's up? You coming?
I'm in South America right now.
Alright, bet. But yeah, man, it's a good show, man. Number 58, everything straight and great, you dig? We making it happen. We gonna catch y'all next Thursday. How we do it? Y'all know how we do it, man. We don't hold nothing back. We ain't sugarcoating. For sure, man. It's a blessing. Y'all have a safe weekend. I know it's like a holiday weekend. Speaking of the Latinos, and isn't it Cinco de Mayo tomorrow? So yeah, look at Tekashi. That he's smart, man. Tekashi's smart, bro. He hit him right on the head, and I think Tekashi even has a birthday on the 8th of May. So he's just trying to get some birthday love. He's trying to give himself some birthday love. So he played it right. Y'all play y'all Latino hip hop and all that shit this weekend. It's going down. They're gonna be out there. Mayweather usually be fighting too on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Usually fighting some Latino guy, but Mayweather don't fight no more. But yeah, man, love all you guys, man. Love all y'all, man. Appreciate the support. Blessings on blessings. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all be safe. Yeah, Gorilla Jakes, man. With the game tonight, right?
Not us. But yeah, it's a game tonight.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Hey, let's see what happens.
yeah. We appreciate it. Orange and blue, baby.
For sure.
Hey, Jakes, what time is the pool party tomorrow? Or on Saturday? What time is it?
Ask Too Cold.
Yeah, bring back. Speaking of the pool party, we gonna close it out with that pool party. You dig? XRPL pool party. Let's go. Whoa. See y'all next Thursday. Love, and blessings. Y'all already know. Be safe. Let's get it. XRPL having a good time with crypto and the blockchain. XRPL having a good time with Too Cold, X-Rated, and Gorilla Jakes. Oh hey, we straight. XRPL rejects from section 888. Tag them my inner god cause they inner fraud. XRPL pool party. I just call me a Minaj, don't tell nobody. I'm gonna tell why I be late. I just see my homie X-Rated while I be chillin' with Too Cold the greatest and my partner Gorilla Jakes. I'm trafficking coins, we not Andrew Tate. They call me the GOAT, but I'm not your skate. They call me the GOAT, but I'm not Baphomet. XRPL, let's run up a check.
Alright, it's time. The XRP pool party is here. Get ready for good convo, good laughs, and good vibes. With Too Cold, 3X rated, and yours truly, Gorilla Jakes. We live!
Hey. Party. All these women acting naughty. Bring out the good girls and the thotties. X-rated, no kidding, pool party. Yeah, we be having a blast. Kids getting wet, making them splash. Cause of the copper, cause of the pool, cause of the digital cash. We are the best, the rest are trash. Higher level to the shit, bring out the gas. Pump and pass. You getting schooled even after class. Class clowns, but we are a classic. Like jazz. Too Cold, X and J, yeah, that's a trio. First stay together, flock like Rio. We all the way up, there ain't no way we going back down. so we be turning it up. You know that it always goes down. XRPL rejects run the crypto town. You know the vibes, we are the kings all around. We bring the vibes when we are around, yo.
The Jokester Trio, Gorilla Jakes, Triple X and me, Tuco. Through us talking that shit and joking, you most likely gonna find some very fun, entertaining education. We like having fun while we learning at the XRPL pool party.
XRPL having a good time with crypto and the blockchain. Whoa, whoa. XRPL having a good time with Tuco, X-Rated, and Gorilla Jakes. Whoa, see y'all next week. Love, 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 blessings. Let's get it. Whoa, Slimmy.